Jesse in the builds. Anna, great to see you. I mean, look at that sunset. It's just peeking right there, right through the building. Cello. Ramen in the builds. What up, Ramen? Happy Sunday indeed. Terry, what up? Shout out to Terry and Doug. What up, Walter? Sev, Athena in the builds. Well, Athena for sure. Knoxville. I don't know why they got the misters on here. It's not that hot. It's like 88 degrees. What up, Pat? Blaine? Sunday fun day, baby. What up, Jem? Thank you, Jem. I mean, look how packed Pop Stroke is, you guys. How pretty is this? It's like an oasis in the desert. We're back. Yep. Here we are. The good news about today. What up, Bill? Howdy. Solo? No wife? Sorry, ladies. Boys' night out tonight, baby. You know what that means? Strip club? Pinball museum? Wait a minute. Pinball museum? I mean strip club. Start over. Pinball museum. Golf. Thank God I'm close to my house because Miss K forgot some stuff. So I had to send her on a little road trip. So that's why I was slightly late. I can't set my tripod down because I don't have the bottom piece. Somebody was supposed to grab it, and she didn't. So, road trip. So it's just us, baby. Let's go get into something. You know what I mean? Let's get lost. Okay? Yeah, rookie move, Walter. I might have said that. Bro. So, we went to the pool. We swam for like hours. So everybody was pretty tired. And my kids were like feeling Chipotle. And I was like, I don't know if we have time to go to Chipotle, even though it's like 6 minutes from my house. So we went to Chipotle, got the kids burritos. Chipotle. Now, I'm not a fan. I don't enjoy Chipotle. I know a lot of people love it. I know it, just like Jollibee's. Not a fan, okay? But I know a lot of people like it. My kids love it. So we went to Chipotle, and when we got back, Miss K forgot to grab the streaming bag. Thank God I got the tripod, though. You know what I mean? So today's going to be a little bit of a different adventure, kind of. Not really, I guess. I'm at Pop Stroke right now. What up, D? But we're not doing Pop Stroke, okay? It's coming up in the future. I love this place. This place is awesome. But when you pay, you get to go all day. And you get to come and go. So, like, there's a massive parking lot that I just came from. And then there's a massive parking lot right here. So, it's a huge spot. But when you pay, right? I can go. We can go places. No shorts. No shorts, just in case. You know what I mean? Just in case. You never know when you might end up in a nightclub or a lounge. But when you pay here, it's like $35. And they have food inside. They got drinks. They got music. Thank you, Katie. Hit that thumbs up. Why not? It brings good luck, I'm telling you. But it's like 35 bucks, but it's all day. So you can like leave if you want and come back. It is such a good deal, you guys. I highly recommend this place when you come to town. A lot of people don't know like what kind of activities that they should do. This is fun with the family. This is fun without the family. So if you bring your kids, what's up, Aaron? If you bring your kids, if you got a whole big group with you, this place is absolutely fire. We should come here, Athena, when you guys come. You know what I mean? They got some nice food in here. They got a lot of drinks. That was a Supra. God damn it. Beautiful Supra. Holy, you heard it. Too small for me to own, but nice to look at and listen to. But they got food and drinks in here. The music is always bumping. It is a good time. I tend to only come here when I'm ready to drink a lot because it's part of it. I never play golf sober. I play golf a few times a month, but I never play sober. Jack Jackson in the build. Shout out to Raph and Jazz. Let's go, baby. Yeah, you see a lot of Supras and really cool cars in Vegas. I take a lot of pictures of them. I should put them on the Instagram, but I'm terrible. Yeah, this is a McLaren right here. See? I told you guys. And we're at mini golf, essentially. I mean, it's a really nice mini golf. But yeah, there's a red McLaren right here. Oh yeah, it's open till like 2 in the morning or something like that. So you can come in the afternoon, 2 o'clock if you want. Damn, this McLaren is sick. So we're about to rent a McLaren, you guys. So you see this McLaren right here? We're about to rent one of these. I talked to a dude at a supercar place, and I think he's gonna charge me about 300 bucks. So 300 bucks will get me a McLaren for 3 hours. So we're gonna dip around Las Vegas in a McLaren. You can get any car. I can get a Lambo, a Ferrari, but for some reason, he's willing to cut me the best deal on the McLaren. So, and I'm gonna try to get it for under 300. You know, maybe if I go, I'll promote your service and tell people where they can find you. Because that was one thing I did way back in the day. When I used to come to Vegas, I used to love renting a Ferrari. And it wasn't that much money. I think the first time I rented one was like 170 bucks. And again, I would never own one of those. Even if I was super rich, I don't think I would own one, but renting one and smashing around a little bit, sure. I don't think I have the self-control to own one, you know? Let those horses run, baby. Giddy up, yippee-ki-yay. I can't do it. I can't. I'm smart enough to know, you know? It's like if I was walking around with a parachute on. I'm just gonna be looking for stuff to jump off of. It's not smart. Eventually, it's gonna end bad. But we are gonna rent a McLaren soon, so stay tuned for a little drive. I don't even know where I'm going. I need to probably map out the route. It's probably the smart thing to do. But yeah, rent a supercar. But when you come to Vegas, that's definitely something you can do. And you can roll up and down Las Vegas Boulevard. You just drive down, turn around, come back. So if you guys don't know where we are exactly, we're on Las Vegas Boulevard right now. We are all the way at the south end of Las Vegas Boulevard at a place called Town Square. This is a place that I come with my friends, my family. It's a whole like heap of stuff to do, and they have a bunch of like holiday stuff here. So if you have little kids, this place is really fun, especially for like Christmas. They decorate this whole joint up for Christmas, and they have like a little train that drives around. A literal Christmas train. Santa, elves, I guess. It's almost Easter. They might have something Eastery, that's a word, going on right now. Don't worry about it. But the train is like mind-blowing. To see all these little like 4, 5, 6, 7-year-olds jump on this little train, and it's like not on a track. It's like a go-kart or something. Kind of sketchy, but the kids love it. You know what I mean? But this place is super cool because you can come and go as you please. So if you want to get drinks inside, I think the drinks were like 14, 15 bucks last time I was here. Reasonable. The food is reasonable. Chicken sandwich was like $13 with fries. It's more like, I don't want to say fair food, but it's like fast food type food, but it doesn't matter. You come here to drink, you come here to have a good time, but even if you want to come here with just your family, you can do that as well. But my favorite thing is that they let you come and go as you want. So if I want to come out to the parking lot and have a you know what I mean? Or drinks. Last time I was here, I kept coming out to the parking lot and drinking tequila. Really nice. Play 9 holes, pop out, and you don't have to buy anything. You can actually like bring like a sack lunch. This dude's in the red Corvette right here, like a little bit older one. Fire. We'll stand like this. Looks like I have a McLaren. Okay. But you could bring like a packed lunch. You could bring your beers, your high noons, your drinks of choice, and you could literally just come out to the car, eat a sandwich. So considering that you could pay about 35 bucks a person, do this for as long as you want, 8 hours if you're really into it, and not have to be forced to buy things like food and alcohol, that's amazing. So it means you can really do it on a budget. Even if you can afford it, sometimes you still might want to just make sandwiches and bring your own drinks. However, they have everything inside. So pretty cool. But today, I might work my way more up to the strip later. But today, I have to stall right now while I wait for Miss Kaos. So, rookie. My fault. Hawaiian Rican in the builds. What up? Aloha. But we are going to give you guys like a nice tour of town square, because when a lot of people come to Vegas, it's like go, go, go. Massive walking, dry heat, exhaustion, right? So I feel like you have to be aware of some places, like what I showed you guys at Mandalay the other day, that nice loop around the Mandalay Bay Beach. You need to find places that are a bit more settled, a bit more reasonable. It's nice to go while out Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday, spend the day at the pool, but even the pool can get kind of hectic. With the easy access to alcohol, sometimes the music's going, the pool might be crowded in general. There could be a lot of kids there if you're at one of the more reasonable pools and not like the adult pools, topless, my favorite. But this is at the south end of the strip. So when you go and do all this like whiling out, this is like a nice smooth place to come, and they have everything here. They have like new arcades that satisfy the young and the old, movie theaters, bars, lounges, rooftop setups, whole bunch of restaurant options. So overall, really cool place to come, especially if you're getting kind of worn out. So we can't go on to the course, but we can go inside. Let's go check it out. We came here before, long time ago. This is where you pay. It's usually about 35 bucks a person. They give you a putter and a ball, and you get to keep the ball when you're done. $35 golf ball? Just kidding. They got pop stroke merch. Okay, I like the hat. Okay. You can see the balls too right here. So those are the balls that you get, little pop stroke balls. I still have mine from last time I came here. Look at the Tiger Woods Monster Energy bag. Coincidentally, it was Sunday at the Masters. You know what I mean? Maybe I just planned it out perfectly. So this is where you pay. They got pricing, all this stuff. You can actually become a member for 30 bucks a month, you guys. They got ice cream. Oh my God, look at the coloring in that. Don't get that one. I know it looks good, but don't get that one. Too many colors. Okay, I mean, that is some vibrant, holy hell, you guys. It is called Crazy Colors. Yeah, Stevie D. Tiger Woods has a hand in pop stroke, absolutely. That's why it's such a great place. You know, Tiger's not a dummy, and he's not here to like take advantage of people and rip them off. So you got ice cream. I know they do milkshakes. They got cones, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, the bouncy ball. We got to go take a look at that again. I mean, cotton candy looks pretty aggressive, but I mean, that's the most colorful ice cream I have ever seen in my life. And then what color does it turn when you make a milkshake out of it? You know what I mean? All right, so you pay at the counter, and then they have all your little putters right here. Adult putters. They got seating areas all over. They got screens up. You guys can watch like stuff if you want to just chill and hang out. And the course is beautiful, you guys. 2 18-hole courses. Look how pretty. And you can hear the music. Music is bumping. They got a bar right out in the middle, right here, right between the two courses. There's a black course and a blue course. One of them's harder than the other, but they're both super fun. And you can see like how well maintained it is. Look how pretty it all looks. Look how many people are here too. So this gives you like an insight. I don't know, Armando. Couldn't tell you, bro. You can't drink every day. You know what I mean? If you drink every day, you can only drink for a certain amount of years and then you die. So, no, I don't want that. I went to the pool and swam 2 hours today to get rid of the alcohol from the last 2 days. Do you guys remember last Friday when I was downtown when that weird incident happened and people were like, I don't know, PK, you're getting older and maybe you just can't drink that much. Do you know how much I drank this weekend? Jesus Christ. 10 times what I drank on that Friday. So for those people doubting, grow up. You know what I mean? It's alcohol. Easy. Okay? But I don't know if we're gonna drink today. I have plenty of things to supplement drinking that are not nearly as unhealthy. Like those gummies I ate an hour and a half ago. Welcome to Vegas, baby. Okay? But you can't drink every day, you guys. I hope you know that. I swam hard for like 2 hours. Right, Stevie? And there you go. Eat, drink, eat, putt, drink, repeat. I don't know if I can get it. Whoa, that was skillful, bro. Good job. Oh my God, he dropped the golf ball, Chad, and he caught it. It bounced and he caught it. But remember, it's fun to party, it's fun to have a good time, but with the chaos, you need the peace, you need the balance. So check this out, you guys. How cool is this? Yeah, I can't even say it once, bro. So, look how big it is. They got the umbrella, they got the couches, okay? They got the ping pong tables. What up, Bougie? What is this called again? I always forget what this is called. Cornhole? I hate saying that. There's got to be a better name for this right here. Cornhole just ain't it. Okay, they got the bar right here. Yeah, that would be a fun challenge, especially after a few shots. You know what I mean? But they got all this inside seating. They have outside seating. Let me see if I can get a menu and kind of show you guys what they have to offer. You guys got a food menu I can check out?
If you scan this,
okay. You don't have the paper ones anymore?
We have a paperless kind of system. So
okay.
We don't actually have the menu, but once you scan this, it shows all the menu with
awesome.
The pictures and everything.
I was just going to show people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's all right. I've been here before. You didn't have that forever.
Yeah.
You used to have a paper menu. Oh, okay. I came probably like 6 months ago. Really cool spot though. Thank you guys. All right, so they don't have the paper menus anymore. You have to like scan the QR code to pull it up on your on your phone, and obviously I'm using my phone right now. But look, you guys, they got foosball. They got these nice lounging areas, ping pong tables. So you can take a break from the golf. I mean, look how busy it is. Teddy in the builds. What up, Teddy? Thank you, Ramen. I appreciate that. Vegas is a really cool spot, but if you narrow down Vegas to the Strip, it can definitely keep you like somewhat fulfilled if you're coming here on vacation, right? It probably takes 10 years. If you come here once a year, it will take you 10 years to do most of the options on the Las Vegas Strip. What up, Kev? But when you live here, and not only that, I've been coming to Vegas for 19 years, 20, because I came here before I was 21. So when you've been coming here for 20 years, I already did, if it's been here, I've done it way before I moved here. But now that I live here, the Strip's like my backyard. And it can get kind of mundane after a while. Bars, lounges, gambling, restaurants, clubs, at every property. So your options don't really change building to building. It's one of those things. You know what I mean? Fun on vacation. But when you live here, you have to find, I gotta do more stuff. You know what I mean? This place, really well-rounded for the price. Look at the planes too, we're right by the airport. So the planes are just taking off here all day. You can see these planes. Exactly, James, and a lot of locals. That's why a lot of locals actually watch the channel. I do go to the Strip a lot, obviously, but a lot of locals don't. I meet people here that have lived here for 10, 20 years, and they haven't been in the Strip in 5 years, 6 years. They're like, I don't go down there no more. They don't go downtown either. Not everybody that lives here, and it's because of what I just said. It's the same options in every building. Architecture's beautiful, it's lovely to walk around. It's nice to go to certain lounges, bars, clubs, events. But it's kind of like a cycle. So on vacation, it takes you 10 years to experience the medium that Vegas offers. Unless you're a real go-getter, then you can max it out. You know what I mean? But for the people that live here, and it's different. If you don't know a lot about Vegas and you just move here, it's probably a bit better. Thank you. It's probably a bit better because you have so much exploring to do. But I already knew this city pretty damn well before I came here. Pineapple water in the builds. And I enjoy those activities. But if that's all I could do, it's kind of like this is like a bad analogy, but like think of like a bowling alley, right? It's like you got 5 bowling alleys. There's a bar inside, there's an arcade, and there's bowling. Some might look better than others. The architecture might be better. Like this is kind of a ratty bowling alley. This is a nice one. There could be 10 nice ones. But at the end of the day, minus the architecture and the design, it's a bar, an arcade, and a bowling alley. After a certain amount of time, you're gonna get kind of tired of that. You know what I mean? So you have to know the ins and outs of the city and places you can go to kind of expand. If I tend to do the same things too much, I get very, very bored. And we're not kids anymore. You know what I mean? So I've been doing this stuff a really long time. So to find these places like Town Square, I think if you're staying, like, let's say you're staying around Bellagio, Planet Hollywood, like Center Strip, it's like a $10 Uber to come down here. And I would recommend taking an Uber here because if you come here, you better get hammered. Last time I came here, we took a shot every hole in one, Started the night off with multiple shots because it was my dad's birthday. My dad passed years ago. Big golf guy, died on the golf course. And he said it. He told my mom 20 years before that, I'm gonna die on the golf course. Fucking did. On the 18th hole, almost finished that round, baby. Look at the Rolls Royce. So you can tell, it's a pretty nice place. You got the McLaren, you got the Rolls Royce. Yeah, so every year, I'm around my dad's birthday in September. He's a Libra, just like me. Scales of justice, baby. I always do something golf related for my dad's birthday. He's in an urn at my house with a picture, like an engravement of him swinging the club. So sometimes people love stuff. I wish I loved something like my dad loved golf. I don't really love anything like that except my friends and my family. My friends and my family are like my ultimate. I love people. People are my favorite thing on the planet. That's why I think this fits for me so well. But I don't love stuff like that. I like golf, and I can say I love it, but you can really tell like what you love because what do you think about all the time, and what do you spend your time on? I don't think about golf all the time, and I don't spend all my time on it. Let's go, bougie. My dad's the 27th, and my son's the 26th. Let's go, bougie. We're connected. We're linked up. You're goddamn right, baby. We all are. It doesn't matter when you were born. Capricorn, Cancer, Libra, Pisces, the fish. But regardless of your sign, we're all connected, you guys. It's part of being human. We're like a big bacteria. Not a virus, because viruses come and go. Bacteria is living, right? We're like the genius bacteria of the universe. And being led poorly, which sucks, but if we were led right, think about the world. Very minimal sadness, minimal poverty, maximum beauty, maximum happiness. God, these assholes. But I don't have like a desired passion like that. You know, there's nothing that I think about all the time. So if you have like a passion, my dad loved golf, among a few other things. And I meet people, you know, like Mr. Beast is a good example, right? We're on YouTube. Let's use Mr. Beast as an example. Mr. Beast is like addicted to YouTube. He's addicted like a fucking junkie. Okay, he's addicted to YouTube. And look what he did. He set out and said, in like an autistic way, I want to be the biggest YouTuber ever. And he made the dumbest videos on earth. I never liked any of those early videos. Counting to 100,000, the dumbest shit. You know, I put it on and watch it for like 2 minutes and be like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever, I'm out. But his passion, you know, to have that kind of drive. I've never had that drive for anything. Not to make money, not to do anything. You know, I like new stuff, just like anybody else. You find something new, you tend to do it a little bit more than you would do other things. Golf is very addicting. So when people first get into golf, they're like hooked on it because it takes so long to learn. It's not like baseball, soccer, football. You can learn these things in a few months and you can get really good at them in a year or two. There's people who play golf their whole life and never ever figure out how to hit that damn ball. I see it. I play golf with guys been playing for 20 years and still suck. So it's just that kind of a game. It's a game of precise measurements and really like technical stuff. But yeah, I've never really had passions like that. I love new stuff. I tend to do it and get to like a 7 out of 10 where people are like, man, you're really good at this. And then I find other stuff to do and never go above the 7. Okay? They say it takes 10,000 hours to master something. I tend to get close to mastery in 5,000 hours. and then I go find other stuff to do. So if you have a passion, like something that you think about all the time, and you're like, that's like a gift, kind of. You know what I mean? To have like that kind of love for something that you can think about and do all the time. And Mr. Beast is a great example. So, and the way the world works now, just capitalism in general, it makes it tough for people like me because I can't do stuff for a really long time. So many people ask me, especially now, because my finances are just garbage. So like people ask me all the time, especially people that have known me forever, they go, why don't you just go back to doing your construction company? You made so much money. But I didn't like it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's probably my favorite things in the whole world. And it's not even husband. It's father's real, right? Husband and wife, these are contracts. You guys know this. If you're married, you have to get a marriage license. You have to sign a contract. And it's binding by law. So husband and wife, you know, the way it is today is a little weird. But yes, finding your not soulmate, but your life partner. I've heard that term before. I don't think I've ever used that before, but here we are. Welcome. Sun setting behind us. Oh my God. But yeah, your life partner, right? We'll call it husband and wife or whatever. It's so fulfilling. I think that's what made me like such a well-rounded person, is that I found my life partner early and we had kids early. And it was like the most fulfilling thing that you could like experience. And I experienced it at such a young age that I just manned up. Grew up, but I did everything I could to give my family the best life. I didn't even graduate high school. I dropped out of high school when I was 16 years old, my first month of my senior year. Stupid. Never went back and got my GED. Don't care, okay? I can sit at the table with Harvard grads and hang on my own. I don't need any documents or anything. I just can't get a job. I have to go work for myself, which I prefer anyway. But if you got a passion and something that you love, it's a gift, man, I'm telling you guys. Yeah, I'm right by the Butch Harmon School. I have a friend that actually goes there. I got a friend that does that. My pinched nerves money. Thank you, Doug. That's almost the same exact as us, James. I met my wife when I was 19. We were together right around that time, no later than when I was 20. And we've been together ever since. And it's been amazing. So, 100%. But yeah, I fixed my pinched nerve. I have a friend that's a chiropractor. I swear to God, I was about to drive to his house. He's like 4 hours from me, and he doesn't know this. He does not know this. But I was like about to call him up and be like, hey man, I'm coming out there. I need you to fix this. So I don't know if you can do it without x-rays and blah, blah, blah. But basically I just hit the Zen mode. You know what I mean? I did something called nerve stretching, nerve pulling, and I did all these crazy exercises and like hung upside down. I did a bunch of decompression therapy on myself, and I can still feel it a little bit, but I feel good. I feel good. Okay, you guys know where we are right now? So pop stroke right over there. Hopefully Miss K can like tell where I'm at, okay? Help me, help me, help me. Okay, I know she's around here somewhere. She's back, she's been back. Some of you guys have already seen it, but if you haven't, there is a link in the description to FLECHA video that I filmed a little while ago. So this is Mark Wahlbergs' restaurant. Shout out Mark Wahlberg, excellent human. So he's somebody with a good passion. He's got a passion for health and success. So shout out to Mark Wahlberg. But this is FLECHA. Really cool spot, you guys. And I did a whole video here. So if you're curious to see what this place is all about, feel free. They actually give you like a welcome margarita when you go in the door. Pretty cool. I might be able to give you guys like a little pan shot. Okay. But you can see how pretty it is inside. Oh my God, I can smell the food. It's making me hungry, you guys. The smell is making me hungry. Yeesh. right, let's go track down the wife. Money 1680 in the bills. Oh, well, that's what I was saying about capitalism. I can't stay focused on things too long, you know? So like people that are kind of like addicted to work, you know, like let's say that like you love your career or you're just like, I don't know, autistic or ADHD or whatever the hell these people are. But if you love like work, right? So like doctors are kind of insane. And I mean real doctors, not these prescribing. Okay, there's a super big delay on my stream, so people can't find me while I'm live. So Miss K thinks I'm at Pop Stroke because that's how long the delay is. So, but if you stay on something for a really long time, you know, doctors go to school for 6 or 7 years, and then they join the practice, and then they do doctor work for 20 years. You know, I could never do anything like that. If I went to school for something for 7 years, I would lose my mind. And I feel like 7 years is a really long time, even though there is a lot to learn, and I'm well aware of that. But in society today, it's very hard for people like me to like open a company and stay with it forever. You know what I mean? I just can't do it. Okay, Cheryl in the builds. Damn, we needed you last night, Cheryl. I feel like last night was partly your fault. Okay, I was go look at. I think she took the stream down, but I needed you last night, Cheryl, and I knew it. She was like, I can't click on it; it'll ruin my day. Okay, I already knew it. Yeah, there you go, Cheryl. That's a good one. Be addicted to paying your bills. Absolutely. I'm really surprised on how passionate I am about YouTube. Not YouTube. That's a bad example because that's just an app that we use. I do love making videos. We have been traveling my whole life. My dad got me hooked on traveling when I was younger, and we always traveled on like a really tight budget. So I've always viewed traveling as something that wasn't very expensive. You know, my dad had like a big work van, and we would sleep in the van. We would travel all over the place and sleep in the van. We would do things for cheap. He would bring stuff. Cali Boys in the build. So Cali Boys just got here this morning. We're gonna try to work our way up to the strip in a bit and hopefully run into Cali Boys. If not, I might come see you tomorrow when I don't have the camera. Either way though, we might see you tonight, bro.
I want y'all to see me.
Baby.
Well, hi guys.
She found me.
I mean, I thought we were in there. Are we going up in here?
I was in there.
Okay. Happy Sunday, everybody. Got to take a small road trip, okay?
Yeah, I need the bottom. My hand's cramping holding it right here.
PK is gripping onto the big one. Hi, Cheryl. Okay, so.
Sin, Diane.
I brought this bag. And I
but
needed
that bag.
This bag.
Mm-hmm. It's good times. It's good times.
Hold on. It's not in here.
Imagine.
Yeah, it is. Hold on.
Athena says, hey, Miss K.
Hi, Athena. Happy Sunday, beautiful.
But I do love making content. I love making videos. I love live streaming. And I like traveling. So that's like the main thing. You know?
Go to the carpet.
I don't think so.
Okay.
We travel with a lot of people, travel with our family. We kind of share our experiences and do all these things already. The only difference is now is the group, the family, the community grows. So you get to share it with anybody that's willing to watch or people that want to learn. Yeah, gang's all here. Shit, Jazz and Raph in the builds. Let's go, baby. Okay.
Hi, Raph. Hi, Jazz.
Raph and Jazz were out last night.
Love you guys.
Cheryl was living her life. And PK was on the hook, baby.
Jazz.
Okay.
Raph said you were out of control last night, but I don't believe him. I don't believe him.
Well,
Anna.
I guarantee it.
No.
I guarantee it.
No.
She's probably flashing people in public. I guarantee it.
She's an
okay?
angel, PK.
You gotta limit her alcohol, Raph, just like this one.
No.
Okay?
Never.
What? Take their drinks,
Never.
pour half of it out, and put half water in there. Okay, it's the secret. They won't even know.
No.
They won't even know, but you gotta do it. You have to manage the women's
I
alcohol.
like to sip, all right?
No, they're
All
not
day and
sippers.
night.
She finishes her drink before me all the time. They're not sippers at all. That's why you gotta put water in there, you guys.
love a good
100%. I
sip.
think we go this way.
Hi, Mike.
Mikey in the builds. Let's go, Mikey. Mikey's not feeling well, you guys. We need to put out some healing vibes for Mikey. He's been in the poker room a lot lately. Tons and tons of close contact with all sorts of travelers from around the globe. But Mikey, we hope you feel better super soon. Let's put out some healing energy for Mikey. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know what Tad is, but we'll put the R there and go with a rad. All right, you guys, so we are going to tour you around one of the spots that we like to come, especially with our family, Town Square at the south end of Las Vegas Boulevard. So they have a Whole Foods here. So
I was gonna say that if you guys are on vacation,
yeah, if you're on vacation and you need a grocery store,
Whole Foods.
there's a Whole Foods right on the Las Vegas Strip.
A Total Wine.
The Total Wine is right over here. But they have just about everything here that you'll need, and it's a really cool spot. It's fun to walk around, lots of cool stuff to do. Probably more stuff here than you would think. All right, let's cross.
They do have a 24-hour Old Navy for you gentlemen that
Yep.
need some pants.
I think they have a, oh, is it just the Old Navy? It's not the H&M, it's not 24 hours, it's the
No,
Old Navy.
just Old
But
Navy.
yeah, there is a 24-hour Old Navy here. Damn, we were at Mandalay. We could have, I totally forgot about that. We could have came and got pants. We're right by Mandalay.
Yeah.
Damn, where were you at on that one?
Yeah.
I almost put on the goddamn dress.
Yeah. PK's legs are gonna sweat all summer.
Fired.
I wear pants all summer.
Or just bring slacks in the car. You know what I mean? In case I need to go do a little swift change of Rooski like Batman.
Well,
Okay? Superman. Batman doesn't change. He leaves the cave. Like the bat. Okay? Yep, just south of Allegiant Stadium. That's right. Okay? Yeah, so Money says that's a tradition. They get their rented car, they go to Smith's, they load up on their groceries and everything that they're gonna need while they're here, and they get on with it, baby. You're goddamn right. Don't forget to hit Total Wine, though. They got Total Wine here and Lee's Discount Liquor. We have found Total Wine to be much better. Better
love
pricing,
ramen.
better selection. Yeah, ramen's the best. But Total Wine, you guys. So hit your Whole Foods, your Trader Joe's, your Smith's, your Albertsons, whatever you need to hit. Go to Total Wine. And trust me, you will save a lot more money than just buying things here on the fly. Vegas is more expensive today than it has ever been in the history of this city. Don't forget about that. We're here to show you guys our experience, but hopefully give you some information and entertainment along the way. So take what tidbits you can get from us, apply it, improve it, put it to work. At the end of the day, it will save you time and money, and overall, you'll have a better vacation and a better trip. And a lot of things that apply here apply to many places that you may go. So,
apparently Sundays.
yeah, it's just families. It's early,
Yeah.
and it's cracking.
We can only come at night. Okay. It's a Friday. Saturday.
Yeah, really fun though. I love Pop Stroke, you guys. It is so much fun.
So much fun. They turned off, they had the misters on when we got here, guys. And it is not warm enough for misters. I guess if you're on vacation.
True.
And you're hot, you almost brought a jacket.
Yeah, Blaine, there should be a button on the channel, like right on the home page, the home screen. If you like go up, scroll underneath the stream, it should say join. Join is how you join the membership. If that doesn't work, you go down to the description. There is a link that says if you guys want to join the membership to support the channel, there should be a link. And look at Streamlabs right on cue. Our members help to fund our channel and content. We are extremely grateful for every member. You guys mean the world to us. Thank you so much for the support. Legends. You're goddamn right. And speaking of membership, Wednesday, every 2 weeks, midweek, usually Wednesday, but Tuesday, there's a link. Thank you, Raph, if you guys want to join the membership. Every 2 weeks, we do a members-only live stream. And it is not on the Las Vegas Strip nor downtown. We take you somewhere unique, off-strip, to show you places that we enjoy. They usually last no less than an hour to about 2 hours. We haven't had many, so we haven't had the chance to go off the rails yet. But I gotta say, you guys, I love the members live streams because you never know who will come in when you're live, right? But when it's the members, you know everybody. It's fantastic. So you think you want a lot of viewers when you're live streaming. It's kind of rough. You know what I mean? I see some live streams with 300 people, 405. I'm like, Jesus, I don't know if I would enjoy that. So let's keep the audience nice and steady. And if you guys want to be a part of the members only live streams, we really appreciate you guys supporting the channel. That's how this content is brought to you. How many times have we been copyright claimed already? Okay. Let's go, Voki. I can't believe you said that. That's actually fate. I can't tell you why that's fate. But I will. That's actually the name of my new YouTube channel. I'm never going to say that again. So if you got to hear that live, you're welcome. And I'm not going to say the name out loud. But let's go, baby. All right, you guys, let's tour you around this joint. Smelling the food at FLECHA made me a little hungry.
You want FLECHA?
No, I went over to the front door.
Oh, yeah.
And smelling the food just made me hungry. All right, this place is pretty cool, though, you guys. Check it out.
There's a pottery place. PK, you want to do some ghost pottery together?
No. Like from the movie Ghost?
Yeah, it's romantic.
All right, you got zoomies right here. The pottery shop. Okay. Oh, my God. Miss K's trying to get me. Look, they're doing pottery right now. My God, we go up in there? I'm about to design something. Okay.
Maybe the pots are already made.
And you just paint them?
I had a vision.
I want to go in the back. I want to push it with the pedal.
Yeah.
With my
Sit
foot.
on your lap,
Yeah.
And then we mold it together with both of our hands.
Like Swayze
Yeah.
and
Demi.
Demi. The actress, Demi Moore. Okay. Monica from Friends. That is Dudley Moore. Oh. Who's Demi Moore? Demi Moore is the actress. She's so pissed. Her hair's just fried.
It doesn't look good.
He said, can we see her? She says, Phoebe says, Joey says, can we see her? Phoebe says, no, I think your hair looks too good. She says, Ross, why don't you come inside? Okay, shout out to Friends, you guys. Anybody that likes Friends. But you can see the architecture here, pretty cool. Kind of got like a little Spanish vibe to it. Yeah, I have a couple YouTube channels, Patrick. My first one was like a gaming channel. I started live streaming like Fortnite when the pandemic started. I'm a real big nerd, you know what I mean? Massive nerd, you guys. Can't you tell? Hot Topic, who doesn't love? I love Hot Topic. Because they got all this like gamer stuff in there. And I'm a big gamer. I love Nintendo. I love Mario. I love gaming. I like working out. You know, I like to stay fit. And gaming is how I keep my brain fit. That's why I like games like Fortnite. It's not that I love Fortnite a bunch. It's just super pretty game. Lots of colorful stuff. And I play on mouse and keyboard. So it's, and I didn't grow up playing on mouse and keyboard. I grew up playing on controller. But it's a very, very fast-paced game. Extremely fast-paced. And you use the most buttons out of any game in the history of the world. You know, I think we use like 20-something buttons playing that game. And it just keeps my brain really sharp. I know, because I took like a few months off. And I swear I like felt like a little mental fatigue after doing things like playing the piano or something like that. Anything that required a lot of heavy thinking. Stock market, all that. No Sudoku. I'm not a big anime guy. What'd you say, Cheryl, about the shirts? Son's trashy band shirts there.
Walter.
Yeah, they got a lot of cool stuff at Hot Topic. Zoomies, Spencer's. I like the weird stuff. I don't like the real popular stuff, the Naruto and the real popular stuff, but I like the gaming stuff. They have gaming wallets and keychains and a bunch of stuff like that. Okay, you got Abercrombie right here, you guys.
I mean,
Yeah, a little hentai, exactly.
Every day is happy hour from 3 p.m. to close.
Yeah, they do. Look at that, you guys. Some kabuki. And I'm not like you guys. I have friends that like anime and all that stuff. I just never got into it. Even when I was like a really little kid, I had friends like sending me some crazy Ninja Scroll from back in the day. There was like nudity in it, you know, and I was like 10. And my friends were like, oh, you gotta check it out. You gotta look at, you know, there's nudity in it. You know, you're a kid. It's like back when you're still in your parents' Playboys or going into the store and trying to open the magazines. But I never got into it. Never like a big thing for me. But some of you may have never been here. And when you come to Vegas on vacation or anywhere for that matter, I know that when we go on vacation, when we go to San Diego or certain places, we really like to do a little bit of shopping. So if you don't be confused and convinced to shop on the strip, you guys. You know what I mean? There's a reason they got those Gucci stores and Balenciaga and Hermes and all these really expensive stuff. And I bring this up, Lorraine in the builds. I bring this up because I've had friends come to Vegas and buy very expensive stuff. I had a friend buy a $2,000 suit and he bought his wife a $1,800 dress because he was like, in Vegas, you know, blah, blah, blah. You don't need to buy that stuff. Nobody cares what you're wearing, you know. The man makes the clothes don't make the man, and same goes for the woman. My wife's wearing a beautiful dress right now, and it's like $20.
Money with the 2 bomb.
Money with the 2 bomb? Let's go, money.
Thank you so much. Let's go, baby.
Super appreciate that. My boy coming through with the 2-piece.
Thank you.
Because I have like a kickboxing background, when I say 2-piece, I always, you know what I mean? I got like a 9-piece, but 2-piece, you know what I mean? A little bob and weave, okay? I don't know why. I always think that though. Thank you, money. Money with the money. Thank you for the 2-piece, bruh, okay? But when you come to Vegas, or anywhere for that matter, don't get sucked in. Like if you're balling, buy what you want. But for most of us, we're not balling. And we want to look good. My favorite thing about my clothes is that I like to look good, feel good, and spend as little as I can. So that's like the magic. Like if I'm wearing a $1,000 flannel, it has a weird impact on me. I feel better wearing a flannel that looks like it's $120 that I paid $21 for. I feel better like that. But to each their own. If you like fancy stuff, by all means, rock out. Life is short, live it up. But I like to look good for a good deal. You know what I mean? And it doesn't have anything to do with money. It just has to do with like the way I feel. I love it. I love to know that I don't have to spend a lot to look and feel good. Because some people do. If some people didn't put on their fancy stuff, they wouldn't feel as good. And that's a terrible way to be because money's hard to get. Hard to get and easy to spend. But this place is a lot bigger than you guys think. Really cool spot. And you can get some good shopping here. So on one of the members only live streams, we will take you guys to one of our favorite spots to shop in all of Las Vegas. It's probably the place we shop the most. And we'll go there on a members only live stream. This was almost on a members only live stream. However, this is on Las Vegas Boulevard. And the members only live streams are not on Las Vegas Boulevard or Fremont Street. That is the magic. The back roads of Vegas. So the all-day happy hour, the everyday happy hour is at a place called Kabuki. Kabuki is right up here on the corner across from Yogurtland, one of our favorite places to get some froyo when we're walking around in 110-degree heat. 702 in the builds. But Kabuki's right here. It's a nice Japanese spot. And they got a happy hour every day. Now remember, I told you guys, you can't drink every day. But the cool thing about Vegas is you can pretty much drink anywhere. So you can get a drink here, you can walk around, you can have your beverage, and no one's gonna bother you. A lot of places you can't drink at like what you would think is like a mall. Because that's essentially what this is.
It's the best
A
part of
very,
shopping.
yeah, exactly. Now, we've all done some drunk Amazon shopping, so don't drink too much when you're shopping, or you might end up with way too much stuff. A lot of us, my family likes this store right here, H&M. VIP. I can't believe you didn't come say hi, bro. Okay? I wasn't gonna put you on the camera, Vips. Okay? But shout out Vegas VIP. He be making content here as well. Love Vips. Definitely should have came and say hi. I will not put you on the camera, bro. I know you keep your identity secret. Okay?
He was so surprised when I called him.
Yeah. I told you, we found you already. Found you a long time ago. Okay, I took a snapshot. I memorized your face and your walking pattern. So I don't even have to be in front of you to see you, bro. Okay? We got skills like that. So this is the 24-hour Old Navy, you guys. I haven't been here for a while, so I'm assuming it's still 24 hours. We're gonna come up here and cross the street. But my family really likes H&M. It's a company out of Sweden. And they always have really, really, really good deals on well-made stuff.
I love an organic cotton.
Yeah, we like organic cotton. It's easy to get organic cotton for an affordable price. Okay, you can see they have an AMC here. The AMC is cool, but the stairs to go up to the AMC is like a triathlon. I'll show you guys. It is quite impressive. I know. I was letting them go because there's no one behind them. Oh yeah, there you go. Still open. Oh wait, no, it says open 24/7 at oldnavy.com. But look at all the deals. Okay, Old Navy is always good too. We got some 50% right out the gate. I see a bunch of other 50% in there, so really good. But this one used to be, oh yeah, it is. It still says open 24/7. I think the main door's over there, I think. But you know it's got to be a really cool spot if you can get some 24/7 Old Navy shopping, okay? They have security that walks around here too because there's a lot of families that come down here. And even though it is all the way at the south end of Las Vegas Boulevard, it is still on Las Vegas Boulevard.
Not as far south as South Point.
True. But you got Kabuki, Japanese restaurant, sushi bar. Really cool spot. Heather in the builds. What up, Heather? All right, we got Yogurtland cracking. Hot enough for Yogurtland to be popping off right now. We've been here many a times. We might even hit some Yogurtland up in a little bit. See if we can find a little bit of food first, though. Clofe and tea.
Oh.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Have a great night. So this closed. This was something else. This was that lemonade spot.
No, this was the lemonade spot.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now it's Clofe and tea.
Oh, so the lemonade spot's gone?
Yeah.
Man, I was wondering. So there used to be, I can't remember what it was called, but we used to get some really good lemonade here, you guys.
I think it was called Wow.
Yeah, it was. It was called something weird.
Wow.
But yeah, this place is new. Again, we haven't been here in a few months.
I need a coffee with a boba.
Yeah, sounds delicious. You want to get a coffee while we walk around?
Yeah.
So they got a new spot about to open right here. La Macaron and Francais pastries. I love it. I mean, look at this, you guys. Look at this giant boba cup.
So what you do is...
Look at this thing. I'm not a boba fan, so this is like my nightmare right here. Look at this. Oh my gosh, they're like pool balls. It is, it's a robot. So you can see there's like a picture of the robot. And there's the robot. So, welcome to the future, I guess. Wow, look at this. $7.50 you can add to any drink. It's like a petri dish of I don't know. The robot is talking. Wow, bro, this is crazy, chat. How crazy is that, you guys? So you talk to the robot and order? Oh, right there. Jackson says, "Boo him, boo." I don't know. I don't want to. You know, I grew up with Terminator, man. I'm not really trying to upset the robot population. You know what I mean? Hey, do you see something you want to get?
They either want a Thai tea, boba, an iced latte. I don't know. Who's out? Cash register.
Yeah, to pay, but you ask the robot. Oh, we're gonna ask it. To order, do you literally talk into there, or do we order with you? We're not there yet? I'm too futuristic? Okay, we'll get there.
Whenever you're ready to land on the Walhbergs galaxy, I'll be right here. Just give me a cosmic wave when you're ready.
Oh, I'll cosmic wave you up, Adam. Whatever you want.
Hello and welcome to Cross Feeding Tea. What would you like to know today?
Yeah, I seen that too, Jackson. That video went viral. I saw that too. The robot just spilled everything. Okay, so you guys can pay $7.50 and they'll add like this bowl to the top of what you're doing. Yeah, it's still there, Cheryl. There's a few robot bars in Vegas on the strip. But yeah, it's still there. There's one at the Venetian too. So it looks like yogurt and boba. I don't know what this is. It's like blood orange, kiwi, tapioca. There's a lot going on there. And then this one as well. But that's kind of crazy. Look at that. $7.50 to add like one of these bowls to the top of your cup. Okay, let's go over by the robot and see if this robot can put it together. Oh, imagine. Okay, don't mess it up, Adam. Mohammed in the bills. What's up, Mohammed? Mr. Yusuf. We're just getting a little robot coffee right now. You know, nothing to see here except a robot hard at work. So you guys can see its other hand is over here, filling up coffee. Yep, there it goes. Oh my God, look at it go.
Ted, your iced latte is ready.
Oh, and it sets it down for you. Can you stir it, Adam? I feel like you didn't stir that well.
Did he already put the boba in?
I don't know. That was a nice pour, Jackson. Okay, my boy nailed it. We're right by the Yogurtland at a new place called Clofi with a robot, I guess. Quit taking our jobs, okay? Yeah, it's the future, okay? Future is now, so. Okay? It's us with a robot. Yeesh. But it didn't add the boba. The worker had to give us the boba to add in. So, I don't think they're taking over the world anytime soon, okay? All right, let's see how good of a job he did.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up the straw as to not get the boba. Ugh. Okay.
Best coffee.
Oh, that's bitter. That's
So they
nice.
don't have any flavorings. They only have hazelnut or sea salt.
Hazelnut or sea salt. So like you can't put in any vanilla bean or anything like that. Yeah. It's not bad for a latte.
Yeah, it's not bad.
A latte is just milk and coffee.
Coffee all the time, guys, with just half and half in the morning. That's what I drink, so no sugar. But this is probably really bitter to PK.
It is. It's a latte though. Lattes are always a little bit bitter. Sometimes I'll have them just put like a little bit of vanilla bean in my latte, just to give it not necessarily sweetness, but to knock off that bitter. Plain's going over the whole time. Yeah, hazelnut is delicious. And so you can walk upstairs right here. But I want to show you guys this crazy staircase. They got the bamboo growing out here. Beautiful, really thin bamboo. So this is kind of like the center that we're coming up upon right now. They have this new esports arcade and bowling deal called Velocity. Pretty cool spot. We went to it right when it opened. This is the Noi Pits Bar and Grill. This place is pretty crazy. We haven't eaten in here yet, but the blue lamps make this place look nuts. I'll see if I can give you guys a better view. So I told you they always have like cool events here. They have events for every holiday. They have a Hop and Shop April 19th egg hunts. They have photos with the Easter Bunny. Been going on for over a month now. Or about a month. Okay, this is like an outdoor patio for Velocity. Pretty cool spot. Yeah, I don't think the robot's getting paid equal pay. You know what I mean? So I'll go over to the front of the Noi Pits right now. So it looks like they're doing something. They have all the grass blocked off right here. I don't know what they're doing. But they usually have this all decorated right here. They have a nice like Easter setup right over here. Double helix. You guys know, if you're a big roller coaster fan, you'll know what the double helix is. So this is where the Easter Bunny, you can come get your picture with them. There's actually an Easter Bunny set up like this not very far from our house.
They're usually at all the malls.
Yeah, they're at all like the shopping centers basically. Really cool though. Easter Bunny Holiday Home. Okay, and these eggs are massive. Okay. Pricing, digital downloads are $40. I'll show you guys the pricing in a minute, but look how big these eggs are. Oh my God. Hello. Happy. You're good. I'm filming this way. No, you're good. But yeah, look at the egg. Okay. What came first, the chicken or the egg? Let's not even open that discussion. You know what I mean? Yeesh. Can of worms? Yeah. I gotta block it and get into the shadow. Merch, all that stuff. So let's go look at Noi Pits real quick. This place always looks so cool. They just have all these like weird blue lamps inside, and it's always like eye-catching. Blue is such like a beautiful tone to be around. You can really see it. Like, see the blue lamps? Really pretty, you guys. Beautiful spot in general, but the blue lamps like really give it like a nice little element.
Love a yard house.
Yeah, they got Yard House over here as well. All right, we're gonna take this triathlon staircase up to the movie theater, which links you to these bridges and these walkways. You don't have to go up that. You can go up like the escalator. There's an escalator right there. You can see what's up here. The Blue Martini's a really cool place. Milano, I think, is an Italian place. Wise Guys and AMC 18. This is a pretty massive movie theater, but you gotta hike these puppies. And I don't think you guys can hear like the airplanes, but there's like an airplane going above head every minute or two. It's kind of crazy because we're really close to the airport. I think we can go into Velocity too. So you got Yard House right there. Wise Guys. Live Comedy. This place right here, you guys, I don't know if you can see the sign. It's hard to read. It's Down to Earth. It's a plant-based restaurant right here upstairs. Plant-based cuisine. They have all these like upper walkways though. Super pretty place to walk around. Now you guys can obviously already tell, but look, more stairs. You can already tell, like I come here with my friends, my family, we walk around, we do some shopping, really fun for the holidays. Christmas is like amazing here. The little Christmas train is mind-blowing. I'll try to bring you guys here during Christmas time. I wanted to last year, but it's just, that's our busiest time of year. It's like we're Santa. So, massive AMC. I know a lot of peoples don't watch that many movies anymore, but we do. We still watch a lot of movies. We love movies.
Tuesday only.
Yeah, Tuesday only. Because you get a way better price. Not paying $19 to see anything. Especially with a family of 4. $80 to see a movie is crazy. Yeah, we love movies. Big movie people. So they have all these like upper walkways. Really, and you guys can see like how peaceful it is. And look, you can see another airplane right here. And one just flew by. But we're right by the airport. Yeah, Tuesday. Matinee's good, but Tuesday you get a deal in general. It's like less than half off on Tuesday. So that's where we got the boba, right there. But many of you that have been to Las Vegas, you're more than well aware of how like chaotic it can be, how exhausting it can be. And, you know, you think like maybe your room, sometimes the pool, not always, sometimes the pool, but you might think your room is the like calmest place, but you have to remember you're on vacation, right? You're taking a trip. You don't want to just sit in your room the whole time. So you have to know some areas that you can come that kind of make you forget about the chaos that Las Vegas has. And this is definitely one of those spots. Nice, Devil Dog, AMC A-lister here, let's go. Help me. And we go to a little bit of them all. We go to Regal, we go to AMC, even though I own a lot of AMC stock. We go to AMC, we go to Regal, and we go to Galaxy Theaters. I don't really know who owns Galaxy. I haven't really done any research into that. Really cool spot though, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna take you to like this front view spot that's really pretty. But this is like Milano and the Blue Martini. So like this is where the adults come to play. They have a Mora ice cream right here down below. But this balcony is at Murano. Did I say that right? I feel like I didn't say that right. It's not Murano. Is it? Milano. But it's like a nice, cool corridor. They got like the corrugated metal, the brick wall right here. You don't see a lot of brick anymore, especially new. Okay, Milano right here. Restaurant and bar. It's an Italian joint. I can't really go in and show you guys, unfortunately. This is down to earth, plant-based cuisine. We've never eaten in here, but we've been in there. We went in there and like looked at the menu, but we've never eaten in there. And again, you guys can take the escalators. You don't need to walk up the stairs like we did.
Oh, yes.
Okay, see, that's why I wore pants, chat. Dress code enforced right here. Okay. The Blue Martini. How's it going, boys? Okay. Nice spot. We've been here a few times, you know. It's not too shabby. It's a nice spot. You might catch a mix of like locals and tourists and all that. It's got like a nice vibe to it. Pricing is reasonable. No firearms, so that's always a good thing. That also means I can't go inside. Really cool spot, though. The Blue Martini was one of the first places we ever went when we were here. Yeah, Sin says she's been there once. We've never been to Wise Guys, the comedy joint. You have to check that out. That might be fun. I love some live comedy. And the ones with the less famous comedians are usually pretty damn good. So you can see how nice it looks, you guys. Feel like you don't know me at all, John. Okay. American. Okay. Like I said, there's nothing I can't handle. Sometimes Secrets of Athens. Ooh, I like that name. It's pretty clean cut. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. They're about to do something right there.
For Easter next week.
Oh, because they don't want it to get messed up?
They're probably gonna, in the middle of decorating.
Look at this view right here. Socrates. Ooh, God. Oh, it's Socrates. I'm sorry. I read that too quick. Yeah, I have some suits. I don't wear suits a lot, though, you guys. I'm not a big suit guy. I feel like it was Socrates that just dropped that like. We're like 14 from a hundo. If you guys have not dropped a like, I'm telling you, it brings good luck. For me and for you. We all win. We do. Okay? I got to show you guys this view. We're kind of doing a loop, but I got to show you like this front view because the palm trees and stuff just look amazing. Really cool. But yeah, I'm not a big suit guy, you know? I have a lot of slacks, right? I have a lot of slacks, especially like from back in the day. I had like 10 pair of slacks that I almost never wore, and they're all like $100 plus. This is when I was making a lot of money. Some of them are like golf slacks too. You know, I have friends that, I don't go play expensive golf. I actually like really good deals, $40, $50, and that's because that's the cheapest you can find nowadays at a good course, sometimes $60. But I got friends that take me on like golfing trips and stuff like that, that do very well in life, and they really love golf, and they just want to take me with them. So I got some fancy like golf stuff to go on these trips. But I got a lot of nice slacks and a lot of nice dress shirts. So I'm not a big suit guy for some reason. I look good in a suit, chat. Don't get me wrong. I look good in a suit, I think. But yeah, I don't wear a lot of suits. I got to wear a suit coming up in June. I'm in my friend's wedding.
Oh.
Well, mostly a suit. Everything but the jacket. It's a suit without the jacket.
Dress shirt and suspenders.
Okay, so this is like the center right here, you guys, but this view is amazing. So we've seen this view from Milano, which has this balcony right here, but this is like the center area.
Beard papas.
And you guys, I don't know if you can tell, but a lot of families, a lot of kids, everybody having a really good time, you guys. Look how pretty that is. The planes are flying, like I told you, every minute there's a plane. There's actually a dirt dog not too far from here, and the planes fly right over the building, and you can feel the planes. It's a really weird place to eat.
Oh my God, PK, look what I found.
What'd you find?
Come over here.
Oh shit. A little Wetzel pretzel.
Annie.
Miss K. Oh yeah, Annie's right there. Just addicted to carbs. Okay.
It ain't Monday yet.
Yep. But you can see the architecture here. Everything's like really pretty. Palm trees, lights. No, this is just the center. Not a mini golf place. This is the center. I know it looks like the mini golf, huh? But this is just the center of Town Square. It's really big, yeah.
Vegas and Henderson do a really good job at creating like outdoor spaces, especially since we are in the desert, when you have like big shopping areas or parks or anything like that.
Yeah, it really depends on where you're from, because we lived in Southern California, which obviously you guys know is like the home to everything. We can go down the escalators. If you grow up in SoCal, it's like really hard to find somewhere better than that. And I know California's got a lot of problems right now, and it's probably only going to get worse. But growing up there, we didn't have those damn problems. So it was an amazing place to live. You know, it was, you never heard anything bad about California in the 80s and the 90s. And then I feel like it all started with Rodney King. You know what I mean? Those goddamn cops. Okay. My uncle was a cop at that time. LA County detective, actually. So, but when you grow up in a place like that and you have access to so much at such a young age, and then even moving up to Washington State. Washington State's got tons of amazing stuff. So if you come from somewhere, Florida, New York, California, some parts of the coast, Vegas might not have enough to fulfill you because of what you've already experienced in most of your life. Well, it started in the 60s when they took out the Kennedy family. The Kennedy family was the one group of people, let's go this way and we'll loop around, that was very rich, very well known across the spectrum, but were real Americans. They did not want to enrich themselves through government. They didn't want to harm other countries. Real leaders don't try to lead. They're forced to lead, right? Like if there's a group of 20 people and they're like, who wants to lead? Raise your hand. The best leader in that group is one of the people that doesn't raise their hand. And you know when you have that person, because the group will say, that person, he or she. You know what I mean? You just know who's good at leading. The Kennedys were that. And there was a movie, I think it was called The Corporation, 1984. Did a really good job of kind of explaining this in like a really weird way. But I think the movie was called The Corporation. I can't remember. And there's a scene from the movie where they're at like this business table at this building, and they're talking about like governments having power, and they go, governments have no power. Exxon Oil at the time, has the power, and they start naming all these corporations, right? That's true. And the Kennedy family tried to prevent that. And as a result, they were taken out. So, kind of started right there. And that's kind of like a message to the world. You know, like, you want to go against these wealthy 1% interest. And a lot of them aren't even in the 1%. These goddamn military industrial complex companies and all this stuff, they're not even in the 1%. However, when bad people grab power, they fear truly talented and skilled people from rising up and taking that power from them. You know, it's like if you're like a shitty king and you do a really bad job and better people rise up to take your position, you're gonna cheat to like take them down. You're gonna cheat, right? You're not gonna let like the better man win. You're gonna cheat. And that's kind of the society we live in now. A bunch of cheating going on. So the people that should be leading the world are kind of afraid to come out of the shadows because they know something might happen to them. So, but the Clintons were all part of that, unfortunately. Okay, so we're like on the Inn spot right here. This is like one of the Inn roundabouts. Really cool spot though. And look how pretty this is. This is like off to the side. So it looks like there's the main entrance to the Wise Guys group right there, which is cool. Dinosaur outpost. Very hard to find dinosaur stuff nowadays. You got an Element Hotel by the Westin. We've actually stayed in an Element. They're pretty damn nice. I love all new and modern hotels because, like, you know, they have YouTube on the TV and social media, Netflix already there. You can just sign in and kind of rock and roll with it, which I absolutely love. When I go to a hotel, I have to make sure that my only option for the TV is not cable, right? I cannot watch cable TV for 5 seconds. Literally 5 seconds. Cable TV is so toxic, so broken, so dumbed down, manipulated, and controlled, I can't watch it for 5 seconds. What did Ice ask us the other day? My daughter asked us what something was because there's commercials on TV, but she's never had cable her whole life. So she goes, people were talking about this. And she goes, I've never heard of it. And I go, well, they have TV commercials all the time about that. I can't remember what it was though. So, who likes some pho? We got any Vietnamese food fans in the builds? Fuck him long. Oh shit, that sounded weird when I said that fast. Did it not just sound like I said F him long? Fuck him long? Holy shit, bro. They got me. They got me, chat. They baited me. They baited me. Fuck him long? Oh my God. Fuck her long. You know what I mean? Damn, they got me. They baited me on that, right? I feel like I need to file a complaint and give them a shout out. They got me on that, baby. Holy shit. That was impressive. Wow. I mean, I'm one to admit when I'm got. You know, they say it's easier to fool a man than to convince him he's been fooled. That's probably one of the truest statements I ever heard in my life, but they got me. 100% fooled. Jesus, bro. That was crazy, chat. They got me right there. I'm about to go in and high-five them and be like, y'all got me good. And I'm live on the internet. Oh, that was bad. That's why I don't stream on Twitch. They get you all the time. Yeah, right, Mayhem? I love Fox News, bro. Okay? I use Ground News, if you guys know what that is. Among some other sources, too. Mostly not American, though. Yes, Patrick. Yes. It's called Town Square. Exactly. Exactly. And I'm not talking about shows. If you guys watch TV shows on cable, that's totally fine. I'm not talking about shows. Even though shows can have some manipulative features. I'm more talking about the things between the shows and after the shows. But a lot of the shows are really good. God, I miss the old school shows though, right? Friends, The Office, Sunny in Philadelphia. Wow, look at the bar top in there, you guys. It's like this beautiful lit up turquoise. Really pretty. They got some rope designs on the wall like lemongrass. You see that?
Yeah.
Just a little bit though. Wow, Kim Long. I am just, damn, I'm impressed, you guys. I cannot believe it. Yes, married. No, there's a million. There's so many I'm forgetting. Married with Children, priceless, bro. You know what I mean? And I think it's no secret. I'm a big fan of like freedom of speech, intelligence, and kind of doing what you want as long as it's not harmful to others. And a lot of the shows we grew up with, you couldn't even air on TV nowadays, which is sad. This woke culture stuff is like just insanity on the front lines. But check this out, a dinosaur outpost. How cool is this? We just went to Palm Springs a few weeks ago, and I got a chance to go to the Cabazon dinosaurs, for the first time since I was a little kid. And man, it was amazing. Really cool spot though. And it's just the gift shop inside the dinosaur is all dinosaur stuff, and it's really hard to find that. We definitely need to come back and try this place out when it's open. It might be open. It says the entrance is over here, but it doesn't look open. But that was really cool. I have not been to the Cabazon dinosaurs since I was literally a kid with my dad, and it was so surreal being there, and the fact that I got to take my wife and two of my favorite people on the planet, it was like an emotional moment for me. I did a bunch of videotaping, I took a bunch of pictures, but that was like a big deal for me. And other than having my kids there, three of my favorite people on earth, I mean, it couldn't have been better. Really, really cool. If I could go back, I would not change that for anything in the world. As simple as that was very memorable for me. And I had a great time. It's weird to go places that you've been before with people that you've lost. Very important people to you. And as long as you return to those places with other people that are just as important to you, it's magical, and it really cements that memory in, and it kind of brings life full circle, and it makes everything a little easier to deal with. So shout out to my three friends that were with us that day. If it wasn't for the way that my dad kind of brought me up and all these cool things, it closes at 6:30. I wouldn't be the person that I am today. I wouldn't have opened a business. I wouldn't have taken the adventures that I took. I wouldn't have grabbed the hand of my wife and flew her down to Las Vegas when I was the young age of 21 and says, "This bitch is gonna marry me." Okay? It wouldn't have happened. You know, our parents or whoever raises us, whether it's your grandparents, your aunt, your uncle, random people in the streets, they dictate who we become. Who you are is deep down inside. The whole point is you have to unlock it. We're all kind of born with who we are, but you got to unlock it. You need the right people, the right circumstances to unlock who you truly are. Blue martini. Oof, look at is this a Genesis?
I mean, I need it.
It's a
No,
Bentley.
that's a
Okay,
Bentley.
yeah, I was like, that's not a
Do
Genesis.
you not see the huge beef?
I see it. I see it now. I see it now. Hello. And you guys can tell it's a nice spot, right? You saw the McLaren. You got the Bentley. I mean, god damn, this is a car on wheels, you guys. Jesus. 250,000 plus. God damn. Remember I said I wouldn't buy a supercar? I would buy the shit out of this, though. Oh, god damn. Your boy hits the lotto or comes up with some idea that makes me a multimillionaire. This is on the list. Okay? I wouldn't buy a Ferrari, a Lambo, any of that stuff. But luxury, the Bentleys, oh, god damn. God damn. I mean, Jesus.
It's a big daddy.
Whew. This is real deal. Right, Patrick? I think a lot of people that grew up on the West Coast, but especially in California, that go out to Palm Springs, and a lot of people go out to Palm Springs, drove by those dinosaurs. And I was really lucky enough to have my dad take me there. You know, my dad was one of those guys where I'm like, "Dad, can we stop?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'll take you." TG in the builds, Ozon in the builds. What up, baby? Yeah, that is real nice, isn't it? Okay.
I'll take this Lexus red.
Yeah. I mean, you technically, that's the car you own,
I
so.
don't think so.
It's not red, but that's the car you
I
have.
don't think so. Look at
Okay.
that front. Look at the back. All right.
Little drop top Bentley.
As you can see, it's 0% chance of rain today.
Yeah, 0% chance of rain. Oh, shit. They curbed it.
Okay. Are you getting hungry, PK?
I'm an absolute sucker for a big body cruising vehicle. You know what I mean? Absolute sucker. Now, the Bentleys are really, really crazy expensive. No doubt about it. You have to have a tremendous amount of money to be able to afford one of those comfortably. But that doesn't mean we can't drink. You know what I mean? Damn that Bentley. You know it's amazing if you don't walk 50 feet away and you're like, I kind of want to go back. Okay? Yeah, that's not a Bentley. It's a Aston Martin, I think. Yep, Aston Martin. Yep. Yeah, I told you, Bentley on the brain. You know what I mean? 2 kicks in the bills. Let's go 2 kicks. Where were you at the last 2 nights when we were gambling 2 kicks? Okay? We were gambling. I mean, Blue Martini's cracking, you guys. Shout out to 2 kicks. The little baby 2 kicks, missed 2 kicks. All the 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 kicks. They got the coffee bean right here. Shit, if I knew they had the coffee bean, we would have skipped the robot coffee.
Coffee bean is so much better.
Coffee bean is amazing, you guys. If you love coffee, this is a great spot to come. Pretty affordable, too, for what it is.
You need a coffee, PK?
You want another one?
You need a coffee?
I could take sips. I love the coffee. The coffee you got here the other day,
Yeah.
it's like dessert. Okay? Wow, they got the name of the manager right on the wall. Oh, he stayed at Yamava. Let's go, baby. Yeah, the convertible is an Aston Martin, John. Yep, that's right. I saw it. I had Bentley on the brain, though. You know what I mean? That was like a new Bentley. Those are hard to get. All right, let Miss K do her thing.
Large iced.
I'm sorry, Ramen. Let me catch up on chat. Yeah, TG said the wealthy have to leave their mansions for some fresh air. Depends on what kind of air system they got, you know what I mean? I've done some homes where they have like some crazy filtration, like air systems in their house. So the air's like inside. They're not even trying to leave, you know what I mean? Or they go outside onto their acre, 2 acre, 10 acre piece of land. Yeesh. Okay, amazing. That was one of the nicest Bentleys I've seen in a minute, though. Really cool car, you guys. You can get used Bentleys for actually a pretty good, yeah, in the color, right? So a lot of people don't know, but white cars, so this is the darker the car, the more scratches and dirt they show. I used to have a client slash friend. We became friends because we started golfing together. Real big, $2 million house, and this is 2016. So that house is probably 5 million, 6 million now. But it was 2 million to build, so it was probably 3.5 the day he finished it. But it's 2 million to build. It was about 4,500 square feet, and he had all black cars. And this guy was real cool because he was super well off, very, very wealthy, but didn't grow up wealthy. And he loved black cars. And we used to wash them, wax them, buff them. He had all these tools. He had 2 garages. He had a garage for like his family's cars, and he had a separate garage for all these black cars. Porsche, Dodge truck, Range Rover. He's actually somebody that taught me a lot about investing when I was younger. But he'd be out there washing these cars, buffing them, waxing them, and he's like, it is such a, and I owned one black car, so I knew already. But he's like, it's such a nightmare to own black cars, and I love them. So he's like, I always have to get them. And I'm like, yeah, I had a black sedan for a while. So hard to keep them looking good. It is. It's one of the hardest colors to keep up. If you go to car washes, it'll put all these micro scratches in. They reflect on the sunlight. It's terrible. But white cars are the opposite. That's why painters wear all white. A lot of people don't know why painters wear all white. Regina Pat in the builds. Shout out to our brothers and sisters from the Great White North, Saskatchewan, baby. But white actually shows the least amount of stuff, especially compared to black. If painters wore black, they just looked like they were covered in stuff all day. But white cars look the cleanest and show the least amount of scratches, but they are like, don't quote me exactly on this, you can look it up to verify, but they're like 18 to 20 something % less likely to be in a car accident. We have a somewhat lighter colored car, but not that light. So the next car, I had 2 Lexuses that were the same color. Very nice, like, tone. But the next car is gonna be white. 100%. I almost got this one wrapped. I was gonna wrap my car in like a white, but I'll wait and get a white car for the next one, which doesn't look like it's gonna happen anytime soon. Okay? But yeah, white cars show the least amount of scratches, the least amount of dirt, and you're less likely to be in a car accident, meaning somebody's less likely to hit you. So if you're a good driver and you want to make sure you're noticed on the road, get a white car. Okay? Heads in the builds. Let's go heads. But this dude who owned all these black cars, you guys, he showed me something really crazy back in the day. This was when money was being borrowed. You know, I didn't know really much about it back then. Oh my God, Patrick says, here's $10, get a drink, baby. Maybe. Well, Miss K just bought a coffee. You know what I mean? Thank you for that 10 bomb, P. Let's go. But I'm doing this dude's house, and I have to go maintain it. So not only did I do it when it was built, but I had to go back and maintain it. All right, you got your latte?
I do. Vanilla bean iced latte.
Oh, shit. Like ice cream in a cup. Patrick just donated 10 and said, get a drink. I said, Miss K just bought a coffee. She just bought the second coffee.
What do you mean?
My Polly.
Oh.
All right, let's try that.
Coffee bean is like one of my favorites.
Yeah, coffee bean is amazing, you guys. Really good coffee. That's my shit.
I know.
That's my shit right there.
So they have a vanilla.
Put a little cinnamon and tequila in there, and then we got a what? We got a Mexican hot
They
chocolate.
have a vanilla, but if you ask, you can get a vanilla bean. They have a vanilla bean syrup, which just tastes so much more.
Yeah, the one by our house is actually really good because if you ask for anything vanilla, they'll say it's vanilla powder. Is that okay? Right? They assume you're gonna say yes, but don't. Say no, it's not okay. Because they have a vanilla bean syrup. They can use just a little bit of it, but it tastes a bit better than the powder. But this guy I worked for, he told me some real crazy stuff when money was being borrowed at like a really low cost. So this is why I would have never started investing if he didn't tell me this exact sentence, you guys. So if you have a little bit of cash on the side and you're not investing, hopefully this helps you a little bit. But anyways, I go to his house to do some work. He has a brand new Range Rover at the house. And I'm telling you, this guy's buffing him. He's doing all the work himself. All black Range Rover. At the time, the Range Rover was one of my favorite cars. So I'm like, damn, bro, you got the Range Rover? And he's really cool. He's like, you want to borrow it and take your wife out to dinner, like in Seattle, which was like an hour away, or you could take like a ferry ride. But he's like, you can borrow it and take your wife to dinner. I was like, oh my God, I would love to. Sick, brand new Range Rover. And I go, what'd you get it for? And he said, $90,000. Yeah, Vuyani, it's actually crazy that you said that. So, I was going through one of my old YouTube channels the other day, and there's comments on there from my mom, who passed away. So it made me think, how many people have a YouTube channel that's gone? And because I believe in the universe and this weird technology and all this weird shit, even though I've already replied to the comments, I still replied to them again. Even though I know she's not there. But really weird, Vianney. It's crazy that you said that, because that just happened to me a few days ago. Really weird to be going through one of your old YouTube channels and to see comments from your family that are no longer there. Pretty eye-opening. Anyways, sorry if that made you sad. Okay? Like I said, my friend bought the Range Rover. I said, how much did you pay for it? He said, 90 grand. I said, damn, 90 grand? Which they're way more than that now. Jesus, inflation and all these things happening. But this is the center. Amazing. But he says 90 grand. And I go, damn. And I go, you just paid cash? He said, yep. Okay. Yes, I did. Okay. And then I go back to the house like 2 weeks later. And it's not there. And I go, where's the Range Rover? He said, I took it back. I said, you took it back? But it was amazing. He said, oh, I'm picking up a new one in a week. I said, why? How? What's happening? And he said, I took it back. I got my $90,000 back. I pick up the other one in a week with 0 down, 0 interest loan. Okay? So he's not going to make a down payment. He has 0 interest loan, meaning the payment that he has, let's say it's $700 a month, it goes straight to the principal of the car. I go, okay. And he goes, I'm going to take that $90,000 cash and invest it. And be by the time the car is paid off, I would have more than doubled that $90,000 that I paid cash for the car, and the Range Rover will be free. I hope you follow along. That changed my life. So, thank you for that, brother. So he went from paying $90,000 of his own money for that Range Rover to knowing how to invest $90,000, getting that 0, again, you got to have good money, good credit to qualify for a 0 interest loan. This is when money was cheap, right? When interest is low, they say money is cheap. Some Robert Kiyosaki stuff. He's kind of a wonky dude. There's some backdoor. He's actually not the one behind all that. I don't know if you know. There's a woman that's actually the one behind Robert Kiyosaki's book. You can look that up, by the way. He's not as like talented as you would think, but he's talented. He's talented. But people are like, he's a 12 out of 10. He's actually like an 8. But he's still talented. But that is some rich dad, poor dad stuff. But yeah, that blew my mind. He invested the $90,000, and I think his car loan at the time was like a 4-year loan. So after 4 years, he was able to double the $90,000 and get the Range Rover for free. Literally blew my mind. Goddamn, this is so good. I gotta be careful. I could drink that whole thing.
Yeah, baby.
So check this out, you guys. This is like the center element. Look how pretty. Like, look at this beautiful. Look how pretty this looks. Get over there, Miss K. Make it look prettier. Okay? Put your leg on the rail. No, I'm just kidding. Hey. I mean, look how pretty. Beautiful. Yeah, sip that coffee. Sip that coffee. Okay? Look how pretty. Man, this is like a high gloss epoxy paint. Look at this. And they rolled it on so goddamn thick that you can see right here, the roller slid. I told you guys, I'm a professional painter. You know what I mean? I'm professional in a lot of things, construction. But right here, they rolled it on, and it was probably so hot when they did it. You can see how thick it is. Look at all this orange peel. And then right here, it like slid. It almost looks like a brush mark, but it's not. They were using some cheap ass roller and a really thick paint. This is epoxy paint, I guarantee it. Damn. Whoever painted this was terrible. Okay? But it's called commercial work. Commercial work is always a little bit shadier. But look how pretty this is, you guys. Look at the architecture. Oh, let's go, heads. Someone knows how to use some paint thinners and the properly sized naps, or you can just use a sprayer. But even with the sprayer, you still have to thin out your paints with the right chemicals. You can't use water-based for just about anything except for interior. And you gotta know what chemicals to use and exactly how much, along with the atomization of the paint sprayer. Oh shit, we know things, chat? You're goddamn right, we know things. Hey, it's what the internet's for, and books and shit. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. It's fine. Guest house. All right, 3 likes away from 100, chat. Oh shit, he almost threw his baby in. Okay. Damn it, I almost got that on camera. He took his baby and held her up. This is some Michael Jackson shit happening right here. Okay. Oh shit, she tried to leap in. Oh god damn it. That was some Michael Jackson shit a minute ago though. Thank you guys, thank you chat. Oh, there's like a lowrider over there. Damn it, you can't see it through the trees. But this is the center. This is where they have like the train, like a Christmas train rolling around. Thank you, Mohammed. The train is really cool. I'll show you guys during Christmas time. I should still be in Vegas for a while. My lease is up in like September, so I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna stay where I'm at or find somewhere else.
Are you getting hungry, babe?
Yeah, are you getting hungry? All right, look for something to eat. Whatever you want to go.
I don't know what's up there.
Look at the bamboo. I hope you're having a good weekend, Pat. It's always great to see you. I feel like I always have to give a little shout out to Jaycation. Yeah, you saw that, John. I know you guys didn't see it, but he like held her over the rail like this. And then was like, hi, and his wife was like, oh my God. And he was like, I'm just kidding. But it was like that Michael Jackson railing thing that happened. But every time I see Pat is good friends with Jaycation. Jaycation has been very kind to us. I know most of you guys know who Jaycation is. I don't need to be shouting out people that have 10 times the subscribers as me, but he's an amazing dude who makes really good content, you guys. So if you don't know who Jaycation is, it's just like that one word, like vacation. But Jaycation, definitely go check out his channel and tell him I sent you. So when I see him, he's like, hey man, thanks for the 2 subscribers. You know what I mean? But shout out to Jaycation, super cool dude. We're gonna go hang out with him soon. Maybe on camera, maybe not. I won't have, it's not like a one-on-one, but I'll be there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, oh God, that's a Bentley, I can already tell. I can tell that's a Bentley. Eden Sky, thank you, Jasmine. That's the link to his channel if you guys want to check it out if you don't know who he is. All right, you guys ready for another little Bentley scoop? What, Rolls Royce? Okay. Oh, it's a Phantom.
Yes.
Oh shit. Oh no, it's not. It's the Phantom Coupe. Yeah. Jesus. Remember I told you guys, white cars. White cars. Beautiful. Shout out to the valet right here, having a great night before it gets too hot. Oh, let's go, baby. Appreciate you. I mean, I'll sign up for the valet if I get to park that Bentley. Okay, I'll do it. Rolls Royce, I'll do it for free. Okay, I'll do it for free. You too. Yeah, I was trying to read chat at the same time. It does make it hard to speak when you're like in a thought process, but you're reading different words. That is like an art. That's why I need to play more video games. Okay, when you're speaking and you're in like a train of thought and you're trying to read chat, it's actually really hard, you know, because your mind is going towards a direction and then you're reading something that might be completely opposite of what you're thinking. It's a skill. I'll get better at it. I'll get better at it. Every time I stream, I get 1 millipercent better at doing the job. Oh, 50 Cent. Okay, Miss K's getting hungry, and you can keep going, you guys. There's like corridors over here. There's so much stuff, you guys. Look, look how big it is. Yeah, look how big it is.
Everything's, well, it's Sunday, so everything closes a little bit earlier.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think normally stuff's here. I think it's open till 9 or 10.
On Sunday, yeah. Friday and Saturday, obviously everything's going to be open a little bit later.
But Sunday everything closes.
Bespoke, is there anything that you see that you want to eat, or is there somewhere you want to go that you want to eat? The Rolls Royce, baby. What up, Legacy? Legacy Mindset in the builds. So if you guys want to see kind of like where we are in relation to the Las Vegas Strip. So you guys see this beautiful corridor right here? Look at the architecture too, by the way. Look how pretty all this looks.
This way. This way.
But, you ready? What is that? Can someone answer? Yeah, smooth Sunday, baby. Yeah, 100%. And I haven't been gaming as much lately, but it's hard to stay sharp. You want to think, talk, and read something different than what you're talking about. At the same time, you better have your mentals together, because that is a multitasking machine. What buildings are those at the end, chat? Sorry, it's shaking because I'm zoomed in all the way. I'm massively zoomed. Cheryl. Woof. Boy, hit me with those lights. Yep, Mandalay. And the new rebranded Delano, which is now the W. But yep, that's where we are, you guys. So you can see Mandalay and the W are right down that corridor. Are you looking for places that you want to eat?
No, are we eating here? Or are
We can eat here. We can eat wherever you want. Okay?
Well, I want to eat at Noodle.
You want to eat at Noodle Asia? We've been to Noodle Asia 50 times. I mean, I want to go to Noodle Asia too,
Well,
but
don't ask me.
That's after stream. If I'm streaming, I like to show people something new. Or something, you know, that I've been to once or twice. Noodle Asia, it's like, if you've been watching the channel for a while, you know. Who did we talk to the other day? Who did we just talk to that said that?
I don't know.
I had the stream open. We were streaming, and we talked to, we were talking about lemongrass with somebody. It might have been Yuri from Belarus, baby. It was Yuri from Belarus. Shout out Yuri from Belarus. I swear to God, Yuri, if you're not watching at some point, I swear, bro. But I was talking to Yuri when we were gambling at the Aria last night, in that little gambling stint that we did. And we were talking about lemongrass and how good it is. And you guys can see, there's Metro here, security. You know, very safe, you guys, very safe. God damn, sick Camaro, flat black, look like Batman's car. Shit. Okay.
The ramen place was at 9:30.
Okay, yeah, just do some homework and see if you find something. Worst case scenario, we'll just go up to the Strip.
Well,
I don't have my MGM Pearl card, so I can't park it at MGM property, unfortunately. Oh, I can, I guess. Locals get 3 hours free. But anyways, we were talking about how good lemongrass is. And he said, I love that place at Venetian. And he said some funny name. I can't remember what he said, but I said, Noodle Asia? And he said, yes. He goes, that place is the best, and they're open late. I was like, you're goddamn right. That's one of my favorite restaurants in the whole city, and that's saying a lot, because it's a city with 10,000 restaurants. Oh, that's why I'm not a big fan of dogs in public right there. Her dog just peed everywhere, right where people walk. And she don't even care. She's like, come on, let's keep walking. Dog park, that's what that's for. I love animals, but there's a time and a place. You know what I mean? Home, dog park, your car if you want. But I don't recommend that. So, I don't know. We haven't eaten at Lemongrass enough, but everything I've had at Lemongrass is reasonably priced and delicious. So, we went yesterday and just ate appetizers. We had 3. We'll go back and eat that same meal again. That was so good. Yeah, all pork. Yep, 100%. All right, let's find somewhere to sit down for a minute. I might enjoy myself a little. Never mind. Don't worry about it. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Appreciate you guys keeping it smooth for us. Better buckle up for next weekend, baby. Easter. Yep. Easter lands on 4/20 this year, by the way. You know what I mean? It's going to be a great day. He's like, don't get me in trouble. But yeah, it's going to be awesome. What are we doing next Sunday, chat? Pre-rolls and chocolates?
Okay.
What? It's not, I didn't do it. It's a holiday. If 4/20 isn't a holiday to you, something is wrong.
Dinner.
Not meaning like you have to partake. Like, I don't drink beer, but on International Beer Day, I'm drinking beer. You know what I mean? God, Mohammed, I'm so glad you moved here, bro. You're flawless. You guys see me duck that tree? Skills. Skills. Okay? Mohammed said, amen. Flawless.
Well, apparently only the Blue Martini is open till.
Sin's mom's birthday is on Saturday, April 19th.
Nice. Happy birthday.
Happy early birthday to Sin's mom. Now, I could only guess that when you're an awesome, amazing, wonderful, special, person, your parents are probably pretty damn cool. You know what I mean? Somebody had to give you that magic, right? So, Sin, I'm assuming your mother is a wonderful human being. And from the deepest depths of my massively flawed heart, I wish her the best happy birthday ever. And I'll be live on that day. So, open the stream. I'll wish her a happy birthday again. Clip it and say, here, Mom, this is a random tiny YouTuber who you probably don't give a shit about, but he wished you happy birthday on the internet in front of a couple people. Okay? Ooh, Muhammad said, I am the beer guy. Ooh, who doesn't love a little beer?
Okay, well, the only place that's open right now is P.F. Chang's, Yard House, or FLECHA.
Okay.
Or the Blue Martini.
The Blue Martini security looked at me weird, like you can't come in with a camera.
Probably.
Did you see them? They were about to say something to me because I thought I was going in there. I saw their mouths literally go, "Mwah," and then I was like, I'm not going in there. And they were like,
But everything else is closed or that's
P.F. Chang's or FLECHA. That's our only options here because it's Sunday and it's getting a little later. Okay, let me get a battery real quick while we kind of just figure out what we're going to do for food. Mama Bear's hungry. What time is it? 9 o'clock. The night is still young, baby. Okay? What's up, Che? Che Cruz? That's a smooth name, dude. Or Mrs. Nope, it's a dude because WrestleMania. Okay? You never know. Okay? Gallagher from yesterday, female, and shout out Gallagher. That's the most kick open the door new person to the community ever. Gallagher was like, I don't know who the hell you are, but boom, I'm here and I like it. So shout out to Gallagher, the two shepherds, and the healer mix. Damn. Yeah, no, I got it. I saw the WrestleMania. So you go into Vegas for WrestleMania week next weekend. It's on Saturday. Yeah, they got a whole bunch of pre-parties and after parties for WrestleMania. So there's a bunch of stuff going on, you guys. I know Fountain Blue has like meet and greets up at Live and some special events. Everything's going to be pricey. Nothing in Vegas is not. But there's a whole bunch of cool stuff that you guys can experience when you're here. I know the MGM Lion Lobby has been a big title in front of it. Yeah, the lobby at MGM's, they'll probably put up some WrestleMania stuff, but nothing to go out of your way for. The thing to go out of your way for would be the pre-parties or the after parties. So Friday night, there's a whole bunch of cool stuff happening. I'm just going to charge real quick while we're chilling, just to make sure everything stays up. I got a new gimbal too. Thank you, you know who you are, for sending me the gimbal. And I've been live for I don't know how long now. Over 2.5 hours-ish. How many minutes? Over 2 hours. Battery's holding up great. So thank you so much. We really put this equipment to work. Obviously, I'm the only one out here streaming 12 hours at a time. So, and if you don't know, you better buckle up for that 24-hour stream, baby. Because, damn. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Well, I do. I just don't know how I'm going to film it all. Okay, but I know how I'm going to do it. Wiping it down, you know what I mean? And why not? Because, I think we all know it must be done. And somebody's got to do it. So I'm going to do it. What? WrestleMania tickets start at $30? No way. Did you just look that up right now, Patrick? There's no way. I'll go. I thought they were going to be like $200 minimum for the worst seats in the building. Metro is out, chat. Yeah, Ramen. The night is still young, baby. What is the minimum price, Patrick? There's no way it's $30, bro. There's no way it's $30. I mean, wrestling was never expensive back in the day, but everything's expensive now. You know, they price everything for the super fans. So like me, it's hard for me to break into some industries and cultures and things to do because everything's priced out. Like it's priced for people that love it the most. So if you're like, yeah, I kind of want to check it out, I'm a little interested. It's like $300 tickets. So you're like, well, Jesus, I just want to see what's going down. New Bronco right there. Ooh, a 4-door too. You don't see a lot of the 4-doors. It was $80 for nosebleeds at SmackDown. Thank you, Jay. I don't know. So I was going to do the 24-hour stream around WrestleMania. And because it's 24 hours, it's essentially 2 days in one. I'm probably going to do it on a Friday. So I'm going to go live on Friday, and I'm going to run 24 hours. Teddy says $30. I can't believe it. Isn't it at Allegiant or T-Mobile? I can't remember. But $30 seems cheap, you guys. Really cheap. 81 for nosebleeds seems about right. Yeah, because we're going to go all the way till Saturday. And then I'm just probably not going to stream on Sunday. Probably just going to sleep. Well, I can dig down in there. Okay, are you ready? I'll give you one that you might know and you might not know. Okay? Take it from me, Macho Man Randy Savage. Snap into a Slim Jim. Oh, that was pretty good. I'm not even going to front. If I didn't have the hoarse, dry voice from being out streaming, it was a fuel bar last night, all the screaming from everybody getting the shots. But that was pretty good. I'm going to say I nailed that. Okay, Cheryl, there you go. $209 each for Saturday. That's what I thought. I don't think the pre-rolls hurt, you know? A lot of the times I just use a vape pen, you know? Try to keep the harshness off my voice. It's the heat of inhaling smoke that's bad for you. The cilia in your throat. Don't like it when you inhale like hot smoke. And then things that create tar. And smoking anything creates tar. So if you guys can vape things, it's much safer. But don't smoke anything. Yeah, $30 for backyard wrestling on the YouTube channel. Yeah, I believe that. But you got to admit, you guys, that was pretty good Randy Savage. If you don't know who Randy Savage is, you better look that up. Okay? I feel like you pull up an old Randy Savage commercial for Slim Jim, I nailed it. And like I said, I haven't had cable since I was 20. So 20 years, no cable. Your boy still got the Macho Man in there. But we were screaming a lot last night. When I woke up today, my voice sounded like I was from another planet. It was pretty good, Teddy, right? Not going to toot my own horn, but I feel like that was pretty good. And that was first shot, you know? I mean, when you were a kid, did you not go buy a Slim Jim? I did. And then how did you eat it? You put it in your mouth and tried to snap it, and then it don't really snap for shit. So you're like, well, that didn't work out how I thought. It's not really snappy. It's pretty soft. Yeah, I know. I've pretty much given up on professional sports. I'll never make it. I want to go to some golf events. I want to go to like some major championships. Golf events are really fun because they're very peaceful. They're exciting. You can kind of get on the ropes and watch the players and have a good time, but you can just walk around the course. I went to Riviera. We talked about that a while ago, and it was the Genesis, you guys. It was the Genesis Open or whatever when I went to Riviera for those couple times in LA, Pacific Palisades. But I like golf events because you can be excited, you can be hyped, but you can just walk around these really high-end facilities and awesome golf courses and just have fun. But yeah, professional sports is just so expensive now. I would love to go to a Lakers game, but I'd have to donate blood 6 times. Do you know where you want to eat?
I don't know, babe. I think
What do you feel like?
I just looked at FLECHA's menu. I don't really want to spend $30 on enchiladas.
Okay. We can go wherever. You want to go to Venetian? It's Sunday night, baby. Okay? We got work in the morning. We go where you want. Within reason. Okay? Okay? Within reason.
You've been having a lot of steak, or I guess that's a members only, but Sunday at
Yeah.
you already know.
Yeah.
Half
Oh yeah.
off,
I
half
want to
off.
go. I want to go there bad.
Half off, baby.
Yeah. I think we're gonna shoot a video there. Yeah, I don't want to go there on the stream. I'm gonna shoot a video there.
Yeah.
There's a really nice steak spot that we're gonna go, you guys, and I'm gonna shoot a video there. So hopefully you guys like it. We love it, and again, I'm the worst at making YouTube videos because I make videos on places I want to go, not on places that will necessarily get the most views. Not how you're supposed to do it. Unless you have a massively big audience that's already willing to watch anything that you put out. I have an audience that's willing to watch anything I put out, but not massive. So I'll shoot a video on this place. I'll be lucky if it gets 1,000 or 2 views, so. But I love it. And the people that watch it will get all the information they need on that place. And any place that I shoot a review on, I'm as honest as I possibly can be, so. If you guys go, people that go visit the places that I make videos on always leave comments about how awesome it was or how good of an experience it was, so. You're damn right. Kenny, that's what got you to type, okay? You can tell Kenny is in a good relationship, okay? Or messed up a good relationship and learned the hard way, but that's a true statement. Happy wife, happy life.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Kate knows that better than anyone.
There's a flip side to that, though. You know what I mean?
Remember, happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about happy hubby, don't get chubby?
That doesn't even make any sense. PK.
Best I can do on the fly.
PK.
You know, I can't think of many things that rhyme with husband.
Yeah.
Okay? What do you feel like eating? We'll just go wherever you feel like eating.
I don't know.
Do you feel like Noodle Asia?
I mean, when do I do not feel like
It's true.
Little Asia?
It's true.
That's a loaded question.
That is a loaded question.
Maggiano's, Grand Lux.
Grand Lux and Noodle Asia are at the same spot.
We can do chicken.
At Cosmo.
Yeah.
Can't park at MGM though.
Yeah, I was looking at Fletch and I was like, if I'm gonna spend that,
I was leaving-
China Poblano for some habanero.
True. Yeah, for some haba.
Yeah.
I was leaving Bellagio the other night, and I put my Pearl membership in. You get free parking if you're a Pearl membership, and the machine ate my card. It wouldn't spit it out. The machine broke, and it was trying to like keep sending it out, and it wouldn't do it. PK says Noodle Asia. Noodle Asia is amazing. So.
Oh,
What?
I know where I want to. Well, I know where I want to go.
Where?
Fish and chips.
Good call.
I don't know what other ones.
Okay.
Let me see how much they're open.
No, I don't know why you deleted that, John. That was like semi-accurate. Maggiano's is still really good. It is, but you're right. They used to be slightly bigger portions. Their portions are still pretty big. I can't complain about their portions. Prices have gone up a fair amount, as they have everywhere. And they were running such good promotions after COVID. The $5 take-home pastas that went to
We'll have go there
$6.
next week. They close at 10.
What does?
Gordan.
They close at 10 tonight?
They close, yeah. Whatever. now.
Oh, that's actually perfect if we hustle, because you want to get there right when they're closing.
Yeah, but what if we don't make it?
What are you talking about? We can make it. Where can we park that's super close to there? We got 40 minutes. We can make it. One of the secrets of the fish and chips place is you go right before they close and you're likely to get like more stuff. Okay? Damn, finger. It's good for you, bro. That's tough to do. Yeah, let's go. But they always over cook stuff at the fish and chips place. So if you go right before they close, you're likely to get some extra stuff. And you know me, I love a good deal, chat. You know what I mean? Yeah, good call, Miss Kay. That's actually a good one. I don't know how much like of a fried food I'm gonna dive into,
I know,
but I'm
that's what
still I'm still down to get it. If that sounds good to you. Now remember, you guys, there's something that's like really important in life, and it has like a big impact on stuff. But like, you know how they say variety is the spice of life? Super true. But the thing about like buffets and other things that are really awesome is being able to quench a craving. That's one of like the best things to do, right? So like there's nothing better. That's why choices are so good. There's nothing better than craving or wanting something and then fulfilling that, right? That's why you always have to kind of like know yourself well. Like what do I really want? And then what is the easiest way for me to attain that? You know, if you have unlimited money, you just do whatever you want, obviously. But if you're on a budget, like 90% of us, being able to, stone cold. I know it's backwards. Because I didn't flip the camera around. But, and Cena, okay? Okay. But yes, it's one of the benefits of life is if you're really feeling something and you're able to like fulfill that craving. That's why they say variety is the spice of life, because variety gives you the option to choose what you most feel. We went to Earl of Sandwich late night last night, and we went out of necessity because we've been spending a lot of money lately, and we didn't want to get anything expensive, but we didn't really feel like going to Earl of Sandwich. So we went anyway because we're responsible-ish, but we went anyway, even though we weren't really feeling it. And it really rang true, because as we're eating the sandwich, my wife was like, man, I really didn't feel like Earl. And I said, neither did I. But it's $21 and change for 2 sandwiches. So, all right. Yeah, we've always loved Maggiano's, but yeah, everything's getting a little overblown lately. No, we have not been to Havana 1957. We were just talking about that the other day, actually.
Yeah, that's a date night.
Yeah, that's a date night for us.
There is an exception. In and out, of course.
Yeah.
You don't need to feel like in and out.
Yeah, but once you get there, yeah.
Oh.
In and out breaks all the rules, even if I don't feel like it.
rules.
Yeah, putt golf, baby. But you guys hear like all the copyright music. So that's why I always tell you guys that donations and channel memberships are always so important to us, is because all of these streams get copyright claimed, and the ad revenue, which isn't that much. You really need like 10, 20, 30,000 views to make any kind of money on ad revenue. I literally think I make like 150 to 200 a month on ad revenue. So it's like nothing. It's literally nothing. But the donations and the memberships are how we're able to like bring this content to you, and you can hear all the copyright music all the time. So to everybody that's ever donated $1 to whatever, and everybody that is, was, and may be a member, thank you guys. We super appreciate that. I cannot say thank you enough. Let me get the batteries. Why we're gonna, it's gonna take like 15 minutes to drive up there. So I'll try to charge up a little bit. Full moon. Still. It's hard because there's a light. Let me get those lights out. There you go. Thank you, Joanne. You're one of the people that makes this content possible. So if you enjoy the content, thank a member. We really appreciate it. It literally means the world to us, you guys. I'm not even kidding. You know, if you can do something you love and pay your bills, right? I didn't do YouTube because I think I'm gonna get rich. I did YouTube because I really enjoy it. So if I can just get my bills paid, to me, I would call that a perfect life. Because I'm already rich. I have everything I could ever want. I have a beautiful family. I have an amazing wife. Okay? Copyright our own streams. See? We ruined it instantly. And I have amazing friends. And my friend circle is growing every day thanks to this YouTube channel. I keep meeting more and more amazing people. All right, hopefully that hangs in there. Yeah, thank you, Patrick. Okay, where can we park?
Are you on the Linq?
Huh?
The Linq?
Can we park there?
Caesars.
Do I have a Caesars card?
Just let
I do.
me
I do.
close to
God, we never parked at
you.
Caesars, though. I hope this works. We haven't parked at Caesars in like a year.
It's either Caesars or Venetian.
Yeah. Well, Caesars is close, so like just try to park at the Linq.
Oh.
Okay, we'll see how it works. Okay.
Just let me be.
What do you have? Why is there vocals going on your phone?
Oh, no.
There's like a sound bar. Like, is it
Oh,
playing something?
might be.
Okay.
It was,
It had like a microphone
yeah,
sound wave.
my road trip.
Okay.
Close to you.
Oh God, plug it in.
Just let me be. Oh my God, what is this?
Where the heck did the black cable go?
It's just here.
Yeah, right. It's a big cord. Where would it go?
Just let me be.
Lost it. Hopefully you didn't drop it outside.
No, it was right on the top of the thing with the 2 batteries.
Trying to find the charging cable.
It's fine in the dark.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to find a black cord in the dark? Okay, it's good. You got it though. Good reach.
I did it.
Trying to keep everything charged, you guys, is quite the task. Okay. I think I finally have enough battery banks too, by the way, to do the 24-hour stream, because that is one of the biggest logistical issues of streaming. Damn, what is going on here?
I don't know. I don't know if there's like road work or what.
But yeah, running the camera and the gimbal for 24 hours is going to be quite the task. So we recently had some lovely people send us some batteries. So we finally might have enough, I think we do, to run a 24-hour stream. So fingers crossed, baby. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, but one of those batteries is really powerful. One of the batteries is 40,000 milliamp hours and the other 3 are 10,000.
We run 12-hour streams on less than 2 batteries. It should be fine.
That's why we should make it, especially with this behemoth battery.
Yeah.
The behemoth battery.
Just let me be.
Off to the strip. I would flip the camera, but there's just nothing. We're like in a line of traffic right now. But how cool is that place, you guys? How many of you guys have been to Town Square, and now how many of you are thinking about going there? I know when you guys come to town, you're often not, I keep forgetting I don't need to talk as loud when I'm in the car. But a lot of you are only here for a few days, and those days are like crunched full of stuff. But for those of you that come for 4 days plus, you do need some time to like some areas that you can go to that are much more chill than the Las Vegas Strip. Sin says many times for me. So what do you think, Sin? Did I show it like good enough? Did I explain it well enough for what your experience was when you went? Like, can people trust my opinion on what I showed based on your experience going there? Because we know you're sharp, Sin. Okay, we trust you. Oh, nice, Cheryl. I like it. You said comp room like they give locals comp rooms. That's a tough one for locals. If you don't live here, you could come here and spend $150 and they'll invite you back and comp your rooms. If you live here, I could spend 10 grand. Well, maybe not 10 grand. I could spend 3 grand and might not even get a comp room. I'm not even kidding. She said, yes, you did, PK. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, there's great deals on shopping. Lots of 50% off, this, that, a whole bunch of cool stuff that you could do. It's beautiful. It's pretty chill. And when you're on the strip, it's like really chaotic for the most part. It can get wild. It can get loose. And the fact that you come here where there's a lot of families and people just kind of chilling, it's a side of Vegas that not a lot of people get to see. So, and again, not for everybody. Some people want to come here and wild out. You know what I mean? I used to love coming to Vegas. I worked so hard. One time I worked like, I thought I'd never forget how many days it was. How many days? I worked is 80 something. I worked 80 something days straight one time to make sure that my family had enough money to take a vacation that year. And years like that, you come to Vegas and it's like passing out in the street party time. You know what I mean? But I want to say it was 83 days. I can't remember exactly how many days it was, but it was a lot. I worked every single day and took my family on a vacation at the end of the year. That was before I opened my own company. I'm pretty sure when I opened my own company, I worked like that. But that was just before. That was the year before I opened my own company. I was making like 20-something an hour. And I worked like 80-something days straight. No days off. Like a savage. Larry. Damn, this is like really...
I mean, maybe there's an accident or
there's something going on.
Because it's Sunday.
It's so backed up right here.
At 9:30,
and we're in the middle of... The only thing here is Town Square.
Well, I see people...
And it's 9:30.
That's what I said. It's Sunday. There's no reason.
Did an event might have got out. Something might have got out.
I don't know.
Because look, traffic's only leaving the strip, not coming. It's only leaving the strip. Pretty intense though. All right, I'll try to show you guys so you don't look at my dark face the whole time. I don't know, heads. We're gonna reach for it. You know, the backup will be Noodle Asia. So we're aiming for fish and chips, but the backup will be Noodle Asia. I got them. Total Wine is over on the right. So Total Wine we go to all the time. But yeah, we like Total Wine a lot more than Lee's Discount Liquor and the ABC store. Total Wine has a huge selection and their pricing is pretty damn good. Better than anywhere else that we've seen. So, I love it. I was supposed to clean my window. I'm so sorry, you guys. I can't. The sprinkler in front of the car, like at my apartment, my condo, hit my car, and the water, like, you know, with the dust mix and all of that, it's insane. Spot checks? No. It's unconstitutional. It's one of the good things about Nevada. They've been trying to put highway cameras up here for a really long time. It's probably one of the most videotaped cities on earth, from like the city's perspective, not people, city. But there's a lot of DUI accidents here and a lot of crazy stuff. And the sheriff has been trying to, the head sheriff and the police department have been trying to put up cameras on the highways for a long time, but they are unsuccessful every time because it's unconstitutional. They're about to put up cameras all over the highways in California. They're already starting to do that, and they will mail you a ticket if you speed. It's unconstitutional, but obviously I don't think California cares. I think they gave up on that a long time ago. Sadly. But you need a human to view you breaking the rule and to write you the ticket. They're not allowed to use technology to do that. It has to be human enforced or it's unconstitutional. So they don't do those spot checks here. You know, certain places they'll never allow that. Florida, Vegas, well, Nevada, Texas, a lot of those places. Yeah, I got one of those one time, Cheryl, and I was running my company at the time. I like didn't stop all the way at a red light, and I made a right turn, and I was in my wife's car, and I was just like going to like Walmart or something for something, and they sent me a ticket in the mail, and I used my lawyer, and I didn't have to pay the ticket because it's unconstitutional. The problem is most people don't have money, they don't have a lawyer, and they just aren't educated on the topic. But yeah, I went to court with my lawyer, and I didn't have to pay that ticket. But it was like a $170 ticket for what they said was running a red light. But all I did was just not stop all the way when I was making a right turn. And the lawyer battled that it was unconstitutional, and I didn't have to pay that ticket. The good old days when I could afford a lawyer, okay? But yeah, if you can't commit a crime unless there is a victim. So like speeding is not a crime because there's no victim. So that's why they create something called statutes. Statutes are basically from the corporation. But statutes are a way that they get around laws. Yeah, I was on like a program. Like I paid like $36 a month to have a lawyer that could handle anything I needed. It was something real cheap. It's like $40 a month. So I had it anyway. But you're right, a lawyer would be more than the ticket itself. But then again, you pay the ticket, it goes on your record, so on and so forth. You see what I'm saying? So like that ticket never got put on my record. Yeah, you can do that yourself. It is exhausting. You have to be pretty educated to represent yourself. I know people that have done that. That's heavy. I've thought about doing it multiple times, but it's like nerve-wracking. In case you like screw up, because they'll get you on what are they called? Damn it! I can't think of the word. A goddamn camera. Okay, they'll get you on technicalities. They'll get you on technicalities. That's exactly right, Finger. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. We won't dive into that, but that's exactly right. The Bar Association is part of the corporate conglomerate that secretly runs the country and all this other stuff. And it's not secretly, it's actually completely legal and upfront. If you read the US code, it'll explain all of that to you. But that's exactly right. It's a kangaroo court that's no longer lawful to the citizens, and the bar lawyers are exactly that. That's right. Can't dive into that, though. Not on YouTube. That's more of like a Rumble type of content, okay? Where you can say whatever you want. Look at it. The Las Vegas Strip, baby. First store you see at Bellagio, Chanel, Fendi, Louis Vuitton, Dior. Like I told you guys, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it, okay? And members, I'll take you guys to one of our favorite places to shop in the near future. I don't know exactly where we're going this upcoming week for members only live streams, but I have a few things picked out. We just have to narrow in on which one we're gonna do. Bourbon Parade, baby. Yeah, Trixie, we like Cromwell too. We've never stayed at Cromwell, but we like Cromwell. We used to go play tables at Cromwell really late night. We had such a great memory at Cromwell. We were there with a bunch of our friends. We were on the roulette table. It was late night on a weekend. This is years ago, not too many, just a few years ago. It was like a $10 or $15 minimum, and it was so late, and we were all like just having the best time. The cocktail waitress was like sitting on my friend's lap, taking shots of tequila with us. We were smoking the roulette table too. It was such a great night. I'll never forget that. One of my funnest nights I've ever had on tables on the Las Vegas Strip. Though the cocktail waitress took a double shot of tequila with us. They had to ask the manager, and the manager was like, go for it. I was like, let's go. It was late too. It was like 4 in the morning. All right, we're about to make a left turn, and you guys are gonna get a good view of the Sphere in a minute.
Weston.
That's right. Yeah, like Excalibur's the worst. You park in the Excalibur parking garage. It takes damn near 12 minutes with your luggage to walk to the front desk. And then from the front desk to the elevators is like another 8 minutes. Like, that's a big one right there. Yeah, that's right, Finger. Jurisdiction is a big deal. They actually don't have any jurisdiction, only sheriffs. Sheriffs are the only real police now in the United States. But again, it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. But yeah, jurisdiction, baby. They really get you on the technicalities and stuff. The Sphere looks so cool. You guys can't see it right now, but you will in a second. And it looks like, you know, if we stay on the same time pace we're on, we're going to make it just fine and dandy. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I hope you're having a good Sunday. And it's going to be a good week because we're going to make it a good week. We're not going to sweat the small shit. We're going to wake up, decide to feel good, decide to be happy, do things to support those things, eat right, vitamins, whatever we need. And we're going to get through this week. You know what I mean? We're going to grind it out. We're going to do it in a positive manner. And we're going to approach next weekend ready to go, baby. Look at the sphere. Bum, bum, bum. Ooh, they got the high roller all colorful tonight. Let's go, Trixie. Welcome, Grams. Yeah, who would have thought that just being myself all day would pull in chat from 201, and I really appreciate you guys rocking. I won't be in Vegas forever. Keep that in mind. Vegas is where we're starting, and it's a place I'll always come back. No matter where I move to, we will always come back to Vegas. And I'm not leaving yet. I'm going to be here for a while, but I'm going to do some traveling coming up in the future, and we're going to take the content with us. Okay, let me know if we're back, chat. Oh yeah, you want to go up there? Yep. Mm-hmm. It's good.
Okay.
So much fun.
MGM only.
Yeah, that's why we park at MGM.
MGM only.
Okay.
Where is civilization?
Anaconda. Terrifying. Are we back? Is it working? Yeah, we've taken this down to the rideshare before. Yeah. Okay.
Please.
2-mile stress-filled sprint walk. Okay. Are we back, chat? I'm still in the depths. Okay. You can see civilization. Damn. No service in the parking garage, I guess. Yeah. Definitely the trenches. Not a great place to park. Not by any means.
I don't recommend it.
Yeah. We try never to park at Caesars. Ever. Talk about a zebra's ass, okay? Manit in the builds. What up, Manit? Hey, Caesars.
I feel like we would have been kosher if we parked at Venetian.
Maybe.
Oh, Shay's sitting out here.
Oh, yeah. You're good. We'll see if we make it. Cutting it close. It might be perfect. Gemini with the 7-month membership. Damn. Damn. O'Shea's. Remember all the Irish from last night? Look at the Irish. They don't roll their R's. I don't know where that came from. Oh shit, we're here, chat. Gemini, 7 months, bro. Legendary. Fucking legendary. Jesus. I literally don't even know what to say. That's the biggest one, I think. That's the biggest one I've ever seen. You are the record holder. We had no service. I don't even know how. I could read your guys' chat, but you couldn't see me. Cheryl's always the best, and Anna, they're like, yeah, music. All right. All right, I'll read it when we get up here. Damn. It's so weird. They have a fire hydrant right outside the door. People be tripping here all the time. Nice hoodie. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'll let you do the ordering.
Okay. What do you want? A basket?
Everything. And then add a bunch of stuff on.
Or 2 baskets?
One basket. And then just add a bunch of stuff on.
Well, the lobster tails are $10 a piece.
Yeah. Just sit here for a minute.
Well, they're closing in 7 minutes.
Yeah, I know. All right, chat. This is the lovely late. I'm back because of you. I am. I'm doing good. How are you? You're almost out of here. Thank God. It is crazy this weekend. Thank you guys. We really appreciate it. The staff here, you guys, is absolutely wonderful. And this woman here, I don't want to put people on camera when they're working unless they want to be, but she is why we came back. She gave us such a nice basket that we were able to try all this delicious stuff, and her recommendations were absolutely spot on. Gordan Ramseys fish and chips, you guys. Thank you. Really appreciate it. All right, let's get Miss K to get the order. Okay? All right, honey. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Add on some shrimp, some fish, lobster, whatever you want. There's like a pile of liquid right here. I have to be careful. It looks like melted water, I hope. Gemini, let's go. Let me read that, bro. Gemini says, for those of you that are not members, make sure you opt in to receive gifted YouTube memberships during the live streams or premiere for access to exclusive member-only live streams and videos. You're goddamn right, Jim. 7 months executive producer is so goddamn legendary. It's insane. Now, keep this in mind, you guys. We will be revamping memberships, okay? Like, right now, this is the first run of how they were set up. So, there will be things changing in the memberships, not the pricing, the perks. So stay tuned for that. I don't want to talk about it too much, but the perks are going to change in a good way. In a good way. Okay? I'm not very far from you, Brendan. Okay? I'm not really drinking tonight, but I might take a little shot of Don Julio. You know what I mean? We drank a lot last night and the night before. It's all because of you, Anna. Anna and Jesse got the whole ball rolling. Tony, it's a snowball, baby. Jem, I cannot say thank you enough, bro. Massive, bro. God damn. I literally don't even know what to say. That's a heavy thing to process right there. Really appreciate that. Community is crazy. Nuts. But there's going to be some cool stuff changing for executive producers and legendary members, you guys. So. Alright, I can't give up my seat because we have like a nice corner. But there's like a massive glare right here, but I'll show you some of the pricing in a minute. It's right here. But look, are we in Britain? Maybe. Maybe. Facts. I love it. He said, I watched, okay? We do gotta celebrate the new year. Plus, I love meeting you guys. You know what I mean? Super fun. And it's weird to try to like separate stuff. So I'll just give you guys like a little insight to what I mean by that. So like, it's not that I don't want to do stuff for certain people, right? So like, let me give you an example. Members have priority to like meet us when they come to town, right? So it doesn't mean that not being a member doesn't give you like a priority, but I have to give benefits to people that support the channel like that. To financially support people that are doing what I'm doing, it's a really big deal. So it's not about like taking something away from like anybody watching. It's about creating something that's more valuable for the people that do the extra stuff. You know what I mean? So it sounds weird, like you have more priority to meet me if you come to Vegas if you're a member, but there has to be benefits that are member related. And it doesn't mean we can't meet you if you're not a member. That's not what that means at all. But it's hard to like get that balance. You know what I mean? It's tricky. I'm not even kidding. Like I sit home and try to like figure it out. And I'm like, Jesus, how do you? But then it makes me like, when I look back and I understand more about why other people have that. So it's not about taking stuff from people. It's about giving more to certain people that are with you. And I don't know if I'm explaining that right or not. Pre-roll. You know what I mean? And I'm live. You can just run into me right now. You don't know where I'm at. Okay? But yeah, thank you. I don't know how to answer that, Lorraine. I want to. What up, Jay? That's why I'm not in charge, Lorraine. Okay?
Oh, I am.
If they have a blue name, I work for them. Last night would have been way better if Cheryl and Anna were in there. Okay? Anna had to call it a night. Cheryl had stuff to do. Raph and Jazz were out. And Walter will never stop me. Ever. Walter will, he wants to go. Okay? Walter's an excellent mod. I love him and Kay. But Walter's not going to save you. You know what I mean? Walter's like, go. More. Let's go, PK. Cheryl, Anna, Jesse, Raph, and Jazz are like, hey. Scale it back a little. Maybe end it. And go have a good night. I feel like Lorraine is having just as much fun as the mods right now. I feel like if you're brave enough to go at a mod, I can't even do it. Like when Lorraine wrote that, I started sweating. I felt like Cheryl was gonna ban me. You know what I mean? Mods have a terrific responsibility, and it's not a responsibility, it's a gift. They don't have to be here by any means necessary. But their goal is to keep the chat flowing for everybody. It doesn't mean you can't talk shit, doesn't mean you can't poke fun, but probably don't challenge them. They get bored, they like pushing buttons. Do you know what I mean? You are essential, Lorraine. I fully agree with that. And I have a feeling that you enjoy this way more than they think. So,
Trust me, the mods enjoy it.
but it's rare I watch somebody else's actions and I get nervous. Okay? Cheryl and Jesse, Anna, Jesse and Cheryl for sure. You don't want to challenge them. Okay? Walter might play with you a little bit. But Cheryl's like
Walter likes to wrench.
Arm and hammer.
I mean,
Drop the hammer. I mean, it's insanity. But shout out to the mods. Shout out to everybody watching. I hope you guys are having a good Sunday. We made it. Okay, here you can kind of hold this spot. There's liquid right here. You see that?
I mean, is the heater on it?
It's hot as shit because we're frying everything. We're trying to get it down. And let me see this so I can see if I can.
Okay. Guys, it's like an inferno in here. The AC is clearly broke and they are frying away. PK's trying to get some,
How do they call it?
he's getting napkins.
How do they call it?
111. 111. Right, Walter? Love you, baby. Love you guys. I'm so hungry. Alright. Nikki's talking to the same nice lady that we had last time we came here. But I ordered one basket, lobster and shrimp, and then I ordered 2 extra pieces of fish because they gave us like 4 pounds of fries last time. Thank you, Heads. We do have the best mods ever. I love you all so much. Cheryl hit it. Walter's so funny. He sent me a picture of some soup dumplings. Hi, Steve. Today, and he said that PK and I always make him and Kay so hungry that they are making soup dumplings. I'm not gonna get some of those, by the way. I didn't even know that they had those at the store. But that's what they had tonight, and they looked absolutely amazing. You gonna be frying some lobster tails now? Walter is I love you, Cheryl. Thank you. Hi, Ramen. You had it head on, Cheryl. It's a respect thing. We love everybody, so we're trying to bring people together. It's okay to have your opinion. It is freedom of speech, but you don't have a
We
freedom
have the
to
best
be
staff, you guys.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hey, did you get wet napkins?
Not wet. I got napkins.
Okay. I'm gonna use this.
No, don't touch that.
Okay.
Watch out. There's
Oh.
liquid right there.
Oh, there already is liquid.
Yes, as I said, it's like a pile of liquid right here.
It's
I
kinda-
think it's water.
Okay. It's kind of sticky over there.
Okay. And then there's vinegar and stuff over there. Look at this chat.
Oh yeah, baby.
I absolutely love the staff here. They are so goddamn nice to us, it's insane.
I didn't know if you wanted tartar, but I got the double aioli.
Definitely should have.
Well, I got the lobster and shrimp, but I just got too much of the
Always
fish. Yeah.
You're only dipping the fries.
Oh, I took the lobster and the shrimp.
I dip everything.
All right, guys, hold on. We're going to get. I'm sweating to death up in here. I mean, this looks absolutely amazing. I think this is a lobster tail. It's gotta be a lobster tail. It might be fish. I don't know. Maybe this is a shrimp. Is this a shrimp or a lobster? These fries are delicious. Double. Oh my god, I'm gonna need to break out my fan. Oh, Jem, I see you. Let's go, baby. Thank you so much. Gemini just gifted 5 members.
Jesus, he just became a member for life.
Yeah.
Jesus, Gem. Such a savage, bro. You are such a savage. Oh, I love when people like that get gifted. Gemini. Look at this background. Where are we? Gemini with the 5 gifted memberships. Once upon a good time.
Okay.
Welcome. Once upon a good time. I can't think of anybody better to grab like a membership. There's so many. Yep, once upon a good time.
Thank you, Jem.
Thank you, Jem. Blaine? Just in time for the members only live stream, too. Let's go, baby. 2 kicks. Yep. He said, I got gifted a membership. Yeah, he did. 2 kicks got gifted a membership. Let's go, baby. Welcome back, kicks. Okay. Thank you, Jem.
Thank you, Jem.
520. That's a really, look how he did that.
Ooh, how did you do that?
I don't know.
We need that.
Yeah.
Okay.
How did you do that, Zero? That's pretty cool, bro.
Welcome, Zero.
Silent watcher. Exposed. Gotcha. Welcome to the membership, Zero. Thank you, Jem. Super appreciate that. How did you do that? That's pretty cool, though.
Love that.
Enolaham. I feel like I'm saying that right. Enolaham. Okay? Welcome to the membership, baby. Thank you, Gemini.
Welcome.
And of course, 2 kicks back on the membership train, baby.
Love you guys.
Gemini did a 7-month executive producer membership. Legendary.
Legendary.
Period.
Baby.
Legendary. I'm talking like ancient Rome. Damn. And then he gifts 5 lucky viewers a membership. So you guys will be able to come or rewatch the members only live streams and a lot of the long streams that go off the rails that often go members only. They go members only because they're supposed to get deleted. You know, so when we go really long and really crazy, we're supposed to delete those. But instead of deleting them, we leave them up for the members. But it's not that we're trying to put like a paywall there. They're supposed to get deleted. So the members only, the streams that we do publicly that go members only are supposed to be deleted. We don't make them members only for any other reason, but we were gonna delete them. But I had a few members and mods that were like, hey, I need to go back and rewatch the end. I missed it. So instead of deleting them, they go members only.
We're in the eye.
From?
The employees are trying to get out of here. We're gonna kick people out, so we gotta.
Okay. Thank you, Gemini. Thank you guys so much.
Thank
We really
you so
appreciate
much.
it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was looking there in the middle there. It's hot in here, guys. Alright, guys. Okay. Let's try some of this. Can anybody guess what this is? Is this a fish or a lobster? I really don't know. Let's try it. I'm gonna try to break it open. What the hell? Oh my god. Lobster, Anna? It's a fish. It's a fish. I thought it was a freaking lobster too. Okay? Ramen, you were right. Alright, let's try this. Tartar sauce. You did. Okay,
let's
everybody
go.
thought this was a lobster. It was a fish.
It's fish.
Yeah.
I knew it was fish.
It looked like a lobster too. Alright, tartar sauce, guys.
You guys, big shout out to Melissa. There's a young man here too. They're so nice, you guys. The staff here, we're really lucky. We are really lucky. All right, I'm filling up the vinegar right now.
I mean, that's really good.
Okay, let me see. Let me see. Oh shit. Here, let me see if I can try to give you guys like a better view.
Okay.
It's like the longest ad ever. How do I?
Do you want to...
I couldn't reach that. I couldn't reach that. Yeah, so the total was like 30 something bucks.
Yeah, I got a lobster and shrimp basket for $22.99, and then the fish are $5.99 each.
Is this what you were filling?
Huh?
Is this what you were filling?
It was until we. It's like a sauna in here, so.
Oh,
Wait.
she's so funny.
What?
That's chicken.
Oh, chicken?
They have chicken.
They do?
She put this on as like a bonus.
Oh, well.
Thank you for the chicken.
It's
You know
so
they're
soft
closing.
like fish.
They're closing.
Oh, okay.
This is the chicken. See?
That's fried shrimp.
And it's so soft
It's soft.
and delicious. I thought it was fish.
Yeah.
Wow, I almost dipped this in vinegar.
All right, Anna, we were all wrong.
Wow, this is one of the best battered fried pieces of chicken I've ever had. Gordan Ramseys fish and chips.
Tastes like chicken. Yeah, Anna. Tastes like
I
chicken.
guess. I guess.
Shrimp, guys. Chicken of the sea. Walhbergs.
That's why I'm the food reviewer and she's the cameraman.
Yeah, tell me that didn't taste like fish.
No.
It's so soft. This does not taste like a piece of chicken.
Texture-wise, yes. Flavor. As soon as I took a bite, I was like, there's something wrong with this fish. It tastes like rosemary.
Yeah.
Jesus, you guys.
Shrimp?
This guy had me tripping right there.
First of all, I didn't order any chicken.
All right, Brendan Nilsson is not very far from us. Brendan is a member. He wants to take a shot at Don Julio. I told him we ain't really drinking, but I'll take like a small shot with him. And he was like, that sounds good, I'll take a baby shot with you. So we will most likely, remember when I said Brandon and you said Brendan? Brendan is staying here. He said where he's staying, I just don't want to repeat it. Yeah, I love the fries.
Fries are good, guys. Spicy, crispy.
Yeah, not the prawn, cousin of the shrimp. They have this nice spicy aioli, what's it called?
Spicy aioli.
Okay, and it is delicious. And their napkins are great. Like you could sleep in this thing. I almost dumped that chicken in the vinegar.
I don't know. Alright, I came for the lobster.
Yeah, she did.
This is what I came for.
What is this? Is this fish?
That's
No, you didn't follow it out.
over here.
Oh, okay, good.
Part of the lobster.
Perfect. Let's get rid of that. That's all that. Okay, what is this? I think this is fish.
Is it?
I don't know.
Okay, well you
It
can try.
feels like fish.
Alright, fried lobster, guys. I dream about this.
Okay, this is the fish right here. God damn it. That's the fish, you guys. Wow. What's that? Yeah.
Yeah. The lobster is my favorite.
Good call.
Yeah.
Good call. Not the vinegar. The fish is so good.
I mean, it's nothing like eating extra hot fried food when it feels like you're in a sauna.
Well, it's so weird, you guys, because we're eating things to us that are normally really expensive. Shrimp, lobster, fish. It was $36 for 2 people. Deal. It feels like you should pay way more than $36 to be eating seafood like this. I love this spot. And they were getting ready to close, so they have a few extra items. Like we got a couple of chicken strips because they're gonna throw them away. I'm sure the staff would eat them, but they eat here a lot. I asked them. I go, do you still eat here? They go, sometimes, but I've been eating here for a long time. What up, Mike?
What is this fish?
Yes.
This vinegar?
Look how big
Alright,
the
fish guys.
chicken strips are. Look at this thing. Insanity, you guys. Oh shit. I lost a big white piece of my fish. This is so good. You know, it might be too hot for fried food,
I'm really hot.
but if you're ready for fried food, this is the spot. Gordan
Ian, I love
Ramseys
you.
fish and chips, man. Oh yeah, we're coming here.
Let's go,
We're
baby.
coming here, Athena. We are coming here.
You know what I wish they had? Maybe they do.
Tequila?
I love it tequila. But,
I don't think so. This freaking, what the hell?
it's a chicken and a seed.
No, this is actual chicken. Look at this behemoth. Jesus. Oh my God.
Okay. Heavy dipped in vinegar, malt, and tartar sauce.
She said the chicken is really good because it has like a rosemary, sage, like herb flavor to the chicken, but yet it's batter and deep fried. Clutch. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't expect the chicken to taste like that. You know, normally when you get like a chicken strip, it's like a salt and pepper.
Well, apparently, I thought it was fish.
That's because of the tenderness of the chicken. Really great place to eat though, you guys.
I don't know if you can hear me crunch on these fries, guys, but they're double fried. They have a great seasoning to them, and they're excellent.
Damn, this is so good. This was a good call.
Minus the parking experience. Love you, Hans.
I got you, Walter. We're gonna run it out to AC, baby.
Got you. Alright.
Hey, remember, mods, moderators, August. Oh shit, that's another monster. You already ate the other shrimp?
Yeah, the shrimp was really good.
It fell in the sauce. Look at the
Shrimp was so good. It's really good, Jam.
Jam, it's really good.
We had it for the first time too, and we're hooked.
Yeah, just the other day.
Yeah.
Pricing and quality, it matches up. It's really good. For the Las Vegas Strip, this is it.
Do you like how PK and I are speed eating because we're trying to get
We don't want to hold them up. We gotta get the staff out of here.
Alright, get a snack, Walter.
They want to get out of here.
Okay, that's what we do. Choke it down.
We're considering.
PK and I burned our mouth 7 times already. We're powering through. What is this?
Lobster.
Yeah, it is.
God damn.
Yeah, it is.
It seems so reasonably
This
priced.
is so good. So for the lobster and shrimp basket, guys, you guys get 2 half lobsters and I think 2 or 3 shrimp with a basket of with the price of seafood. I feel like that's a great deal.
It is. So when we make like expensive meat or seafood,
But 2 of these,
we make it
2
at home.
lobsters, guys. All right, you ready?
It's too expensive to order this stuff when you're out and about. Our light came out.
Oh,
No, that was all bad.
oh, damn.
No, I almost didn't want to swallow that.
Put it out.
It's too late now. But that was all bad. I was wondering, because that looked huge.
Right?
That was like an air pocket. And they don't know, they just drop it in the grill.
That's great.
Damn, that was all bad. Yeah, look up. That's fine.
Wait. Wait. But you don't gotta go, you just gotta get the fuck out of here.
She said you gotta go closer to the door. Alright, let me take. We just have chicken and fries, so there's.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, as I'm passing, we tore up this basket.
Hey, guys.
Help me. Help me.
None of this is from us. None of the stuff left. We cleaned up.
Have it?
Yep. Yeah, you got the door.
Okay.
Melissa, thank you. Have a wonderful night. Appreciate you. We'll see you soon. Bye. Let's go, baby.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's so much cooler out here.
Help me.
Yeah, let's take the little one. Thank you. We will not make a single mess over here, I promise. She's like, I just wiped that spot down. Do you eat the restaurant chicken?
No.
I'm so full.
No. It felt like you just did a marathon of fried food in a hot box. Okay? No, thank you.
The chicken is so good. All right, I gotta use the restroom.
The lobster's so good. Oh my god. Help.
We would have thought so too, heads. But they close at 10. They close at 10 on Sunday. And it's really hot in there, you guys.
Really hot.
It's hot.
It wasn't room.
It's like 20 degrees hotter in there than it is out here.
They closed at 10 and they took orders till 10 after, guys.
That's right.
Get your fish and get them out.
Yeah, so they just want to get out of there.
It is like a sauna in there.
Yep.
My whole back is sweating. Like, it's hot.
If someone's rude, I'll be the first person to call it out. But I'm with her. The problem is in Vegas is like things will close and they can't get you out. The pool is a great example. No, they close at 10.
Yeah.
It takes them an hour to get everybody out of the pool. The lifeguards start losing their mind because people don't listen. And because we live here and we understand the hustle and bustle of working here, I've been an employee and an owner. They're rough. That's right, Bulldogs. Somebody does got to do it. And we're trying to get them out of here. They don't live in Vegas for no reason. You know what I mean? They want to get out there and live their life too. And I'm all for that, baby. Be considerate of other people. And if they are truly rude, call them out on it. But I'm with her on that.
Oh my god.
Imagine you get stuck in work an hour after, and I don't know how long. I used to hear that like they close. Some places would close at 10, and they would not get paid past 10:30. Meaning, if they couldn't, the policy. So if they can't get everybody out of the building by 10:30 and they have to stay till 10:45, 10:50, 11, they don't get paid for that sometimes. I think we would have taken the food outside. 100%. I just lost a piece of fry. 100% full. People everywhere. Or we would have went outside. We were so hot in there.
Oh my god.
We would have came outside in a heartbeat. But I have seen places where like if they're not out by a certain time, they don't get paid for the overhaul to put pressure to make sure that they get everybody out.
I mean, that was delicious.
That was delicious. But remember, we're big on service. So if you are rude and you're not giving us good service, we're gonna call you out on that. We're big on that. That's a big deal to us. But it's 300 degrees. All they're doing is frying shit in there. And it's small.
I mean, I almost passed out.
It's a small little fish and chips place. Excellent though. Big shout out to Melissa. Big shout out to the young guy in there. He's been working there for a while because I don't know his name, but when I asked him, I go, do you still eat here? And he goes, nah, not much anymore because I've been eating here a long time. What?
You know the bathroom?
Oh yeah. Upstairs. Yeah, no, you're right. Oh, look, we're back at Sugar, chat. Oh, yeah. All right, Sin's out. She's got to work tomorrow. Sin, let's go.
Have a great night.
Shout out to Mama Sin. Happy birthday on the 19th. We love you, Sin.
Happy birthday.
It's gonna be a-
Friday before you know it, baby.
And it's going to be a good week. You know what I mean, baby? Get it.
Love you.
Love you, Sin. Sin for the win, baby. Trust me. Trust me. But yeah, you guys, it is Sunday, and I know it's getting late all over. So if you need to go, please do not let me screw up your week. I'll take a little dingleberry candy, you know what I mean? Who doesn't like a fruity flavored dingleberry? Wait a minute. You know what I mean. Look how pretty it looks. Amazing. Go ahead. Yeah. Look at that. Absolutely, Lisa. Always. Look how packed it is, you guys. It's actually cracking. Oh my God, they got the giants. Look at those. Oh my God. I don't want to film people, but I just wanted to show their drink real quick. Jesus. Ooh, let's turn it. Look at that. Oh my God. It's like we're in Wonka's candy factory. I almost said chocolate. Music in here is always really good. But these are nice bathrooms for out at the Linq. The bathrooms down here can be kind of wonky. And if you go to Sugar, I love Sugar, whatever the hell this place is called, and you go upstairs, there's a restroom in this like bar area, and it's one of the better bathrooms that are down here. So, and I know a lot of ladies out there, they need a good bathroom. So we try to, my wife is one of them. So I try to share as much as I can about the good bathrooms. I cannot believe how big some of these drinks are. Damn. Heavy. I've never hustled so much to eat fried food. And fried food isn't necessarily bad for you unless it's done with a bad oil, a lot of seed oils. It's the batter. It's the batter. And the complex of the carbons that change when it's heated up with that oil. Yeah. You can deep fry stuff as long as you use real fat and no carbs. Throw a steak in there. Let it sizzle. Okay? Fry up something and some seafood and some beef tallow. No batter? Fine. Healthy. Yep, Savage. Back on the strip, baby. Technically, we were on the strip the whole time. We were on Las Vegas Boulevard earlier. That's still on the strip. Just not like the action part of the strip. But we're there. Smile Always, great name, especially publicly online, says, why is there no AC in there? I think there is AC in there, but they had like 10 fry bays, and they're just cooking. They probably have the AC on 60 to keep it 85 degrees in there, 90 degrees. But I'm sure there was AC. If it wasn't, it would have been 130 in there.
Oh my God,
But great question. Great question. I think it's really small and they're frying a lot. Right, okay.
okay, babe. I need that coconut from last night, guys. Did PK show you guys the drinks behind us that people are getting at the bar? Anna, do you see these? Which one is that? Okay, so these people got 1 million fish in the sea, and there's literally 1 million fish, guys. Maybe like 3 pounds of Swedish fish on the top of that drink. I'm not even joking. I mean, I love the sour one. Okay, they got the sour bear one, and they got hella sour cream. What I didn't see, so like there's a rim on the top. I don't know if you can see that. There's a rim on the top, guys.
Yeah, I try to show them.
They give you a...
We gotta keep it moving.
Okay, so they give you a bag, though, and she is picking up the candy she didn't eat on the top and putting it in the candy bag for
Smart.
later. Yeah.
Smart. Okay, I'll show you guys. They got some empty cups over here, and I'll kind of show you guys. Look at these, chat. Look at the nerds. Look how big these are. That's a regular cup. Okay? Monstrous. Really crazy. Super cool. Yeah, eat candy from the cup. Yeah, the fish are crazy. Really cool though, you guys. Anna said she used to get one of those in Germany. All right, Anna, let's go. Okay, they're prepping the fudge right now. I wish somebody would say I was pretty.
She was talking to you.
Oh, I wish. I don't believe it.
Yeah, and I've probably eaten like 40,000 Swedish fish. That used to be my favorite candy. Not the tiny ones, the big Swedish fish.
Yeah, the big Swedish fish.
Soft.
Miss K loves them.
Oh my god, I'd tear them up.
Oh, look at our best friend, the 5-pound gummy. All right, let's go out the O door, the love door. Okay, you got to be careful of those 5-pound gummies and these giant suckers. Look at that. Boom. My God, it's like a softball. All right, check out the tunnel.
I mean, that's 4 cavities.
Look at the tunnel. Dun, dun, dun. I love that if you line it up right, look, it says off the strip right in the middle.
Smells flowery.
None of those people, I know none of them.
Yeah, Virgil's is always cracking. Pretty busy for a Sunday. Yeah, they got a lot of flavors of licorice, I'm sure. Real smoked barbecue. Pretty busy for a Sunday, you guys. Jesus, look how big that thing is. My God, you guys. I have no desire. In and out. They got an ice bar here as well. I'm gonna see where I get, what ice bar I get service in, because you're like in a block of ice, so I probably don't get service in them. I'm gonna go check though. Yeah, the ice bar does sound nice right now. Felt pretty good at Town Square, but it's like hotter up here. Even though we're only a few miles away. Well, and we just ate a bunch of fried food.
Yeah.
On the hustle.
Yeah.
On the hustle. Brooklyn Bowl. Very cool, though. Some virtual reality rides. Socks and bottoms. Okay, who doesn't love some socks and bottoms? This is actually a really good deal, you guys. If you can get good tickets here, not a fan of Jimmy Kimmel, but if you can get good tickets here, it's definitely worth it. We've been to the show here, I think, twice, and it was really funny, and it was different comedians both times.
We went, we paid like $18 a ticket.
Yeah.
Dirt.
Yeah, Mexico City, yeah. Mexico's really been blowing up on the sugar lately. Like the last decade. Mexico City's kind of an amazing place. Over 10 million people in Mexico City. They got kind of everything there. It's a really old infrastructure too, so they're really struggling in Mexico City to try to support the amount of people that are there. Really great place though. Mexico City's really nice. I have friends that go visit there like once a year. Shout out Mexico City, though. The Sky Shop, if you want some high roller merch. No, we're not going on the high roller. Not never. Not never. Cookie dough lightful. See, that was way better than fuck him long. You know what I mean? But we're at the base right now of the high roller. Look at this thing. It's making me dizzy just filming it.
I know you're gonna look.
But we're all the way at the end of the Linq Promenade. Gallagher in the build. Thank you for everything yesterday, Gallagher. That was awesome. Shout out to the German Shepherds in the healer mix. But we walked all the way down to the end of the Linq. This ice cream truck is usually open. They got this nice little in and out. I mean, standing here is so, you guys, this is the biggest structure. I mean, this thing is nuts. I'm not even comfortable being this close to it. My God. All right, you guys, it's almost 11. Let's cruise back up to the main Las Vegas Strip. Gallagher, great to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. Last night went off the rails. Thank you, Fuel Bar. You know what I mean? Yeah, this ice cream truck is clutch. We come down here all the time. Obviously, the gelato is where it's at, but when you're out here, we would always prefer to go to In-N-Out to get a milkshake, but often it's just so busy and such a long wait. This ice cream truck often doesn't have a bunch of people waiting for it, so we've gotten ice cream there a good couple dozen times.
Good soft serve.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Once you get on that great gelato train, though, it's game over from there, baby.
Oh, and it's 110 out here.
Yeah.
It's refreshing.
Yeah. That's when we hit it up, when we're up here and it's super hot. Maxie's, okay? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but breakfast served all day. Remember, on Sunday, a lot of stuff closes earlier. Yard House is always a good place to grab something. Yeah, we saw Visionary yesterday. Saw Visionary yesterday. Like the title says, chat, nice smooth Sunday on the Las Vegas Strip. Town Square was awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Miss K's craving for fried fish. brought us to the Linq Promenade.
Fried lobster.
Fried lobster. It's definitely getting toasty. It's supposed to get a little cooler later in the week, but the heat's coming. So we're ready. Buckle up, baby, because it's about to get hot. Favorite? Never eaten here. This is the place that has the karaoke and the live performances, though. We'll see if we can take you guys to one of these ice bars soon. We'll pick a nice hot day, and we'll go into the ice bar and have a good time. PK is gonna try to go no coat in the ice bar. I don't know if you guys do like ice baths or cold showers or anything like that, but I do. My family does those things. We like the sauna. You gotta sweat. You gotta sweat a lot in life. People that sweat live longer. You gotta sweat. And really, really cold temperatures lower inflammation. And everything we eat causes inflammation. So fasting, ice baths, cold showers, even though it's painful, it'll keep you healthy. Trust me. Suck it up and just do it. Grown-ups, because the spot blown up. But yeah, got to do the ice baths or the cold shower. Colder the better, because at least when it's really cold, you go numb. If it's not that cold, it just hurts the whole time. If it's real cold, you just go numb after like 20 seconds. Yo. It's cracking, you guys, for a Sunday. Let's go, sharp midgie. Yeah, fasting is crucial. Really good for your body. Stimulates your vagus nerve, teaches your body how to deal with the right kinds of stress, and it makes you way stronger over time. Your body will recycle its protein and its sugars, and you'll live a much better life. A lot less issues later if you do some fasting. Fasting's a lot easier than cold showers, I'll tell you that. Cold showers are nice and beneficial, though. God, the fried food made me so hot.
So hot.
Yeah. I'm ready for a cold shower right now.
You ready for the ice bar?
Yeah. Diablo. Like Tybo. Smack that. Little Akon. And there it is. Gordan Ramseys fish and chips. Buddy's Jersey Eats is that nice food truck inside where we get the wings. Decent hamburger as well.
Oh, they opened it.
Oh, they did. They finally opened the outside lounge. What Mexican spot? Yeah, food poisoning is the worst. The zip lines. Oh my God, you can't really see them, but there's like 5 zip lines up there. You can't really see them though. Okay, you got the Chippendales experience right here. Okay, the Chippendales fellas. Come say hi and get some beads from them when you're down here. It's great to see you. You want to say hi? No, you put them on me. Put them on me. Okay?
What's up, guys?
This is how men do it, chat. Now he's just making me look bad.
Clap.
Cena. But when you guys are down here, definitely come check out the Chippendales guys. Get some beads at the worst. You know what I mean? And if you feel
tip
like
a $100 bill. Goddamn.
that too. But if you need a little show, these guys got you. Always good seeing you, bro. I'll see you soon. He didn't have to flex on me. You know what I mean? Okay. You know why he had him put it on me, right? Because if he puts it on my wife, eliminated. Eliminated. Grab him by his throat and hit him with the "Why so serious?" So I had to put the beads on me. You know what I mean? Smart. She's got enough beads from them. Unlimited. All right, you guys, we're in this shit now. Thank you, Cheryl. See it? The big, beautiful wonders of Caesars. Yeah, it is getting massively crowded, you guys. I don't think most people could stream 24 hours. I'm worried about me doing it. Okay? Coffee, caffeine, a lot of alcohol, right? And I'm trying to set some records on that 24-hour stream, so I'm actually making it a bit harder on myself than I probably should. But we're gonna do it, chat. Okay? We're gonna do it, baby. All right, you guys. It's 11 o'clock. It's time to shut this puppy down. I'm not gonna be the one responsible for screwing up your Monday. I'm gonna leave that up to you guys and what you choose to watch after this. You know what I mean? Hopefully not much. Put on a show, do something relaxing, lower the blue light, get a beautiful, beautiful night's rest, and get ready to conquer this week. You know what I mean? When you wake up tomorrow, be like, welcome Monday. It's time to wipe it down, baby, and go kick ass all week. Make that money, shine like the motherfucking star you are. Get through that week and make sure you have something nice planned for Friday so you have something to look forward to. Because that's what life is all about, you guys. I hope you guys had fun this weekend.
I love you all so much.
Gemini, legendary.
Love you.
Okay, shout out to the members. Shout out to the mods, the viewers. Thank you for dropping a like. Thank you for subscribing. If you didn't do either of those things, it doesn't really matter. You can just hang out and watch. You don't need to click a goddamn thing. Just the fact that you're willing to rock with us for even a little bit,
Love you, Anna.
totally acceptable for me. You guys have been amazing. I need to give a big shout out to Gallagher. Gallagher came in the stream like a freaking hurricane, and I'm so glad that we found each other. Amazing. Thank you for everything, Gallagher. Shout out to the 3 pups, dogs,
Shout out to
animals.
the best mods ever.
You saw
Love
the
you
saw the
more than
emoji.
anything.
You saw the
More
emoji.
than anything.
Okay. Anna, Jesse, Walter, Cheryl. Thank you guys. Bulldog's been in here crushing it, especially late night.
Raph, Jazz. Jazz.
Of course,
Razzle Jazzle.
Razzle Jazzle, baby.
Best mods ever. Thank you, Jen.
Okay? Thank you, Paulie. I appreciate that. Shout out to Paulie D. Okay? It ain't right if it don't come with spikes, baby. It's like Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay? But you guys have been amazing. Members only live stream on, I think, Wednesday. I don't want to tell you where we're going, but we're going. You know what I mean?
Where are we going, people?
I don't know.
All right.
Can't say.
Sometime this week, guys.
Chippendale Beats, though. Chippendale Beats. It should be Wednesday, but it could be Tuesday, Wednesday, or
The night
Thursday.
is still young,
Ruined it.
and so are we.
Way too loud.
The question is, where are we going next weekend?
Nowhere. We're already there.
Wait,
We are there.
I don't know.
This
I don't
is
know. Yeah.
Okay? We love you guys.
Love you. Love you so much.
We hope we were able to offer you something this weekend that made your day, your weekend, your night, your whatever, just a little bit better. Big shout out to everybody in chat. Go kick ass on that Monday. Oh shit. Oh my god. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. Oh my god, let's go. Yes.
The Night Rider.
Hell yeah. The Light Rider.
The Light Rider.
Well,
That was so cute.
if that wasn't the best way to say adios, goodbye, and good night from the Las Vegas Strip, I love you people, and
love you all so
we'll see you on
much.
Friday,
We
unless
will.
you remember. I'm sorry, you're not going to get that long of a break from us. We love you. Adios from Las
Love
Vegas.
you.
Peace, baby. Let's go.